Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome back to the What's Good podcast. We are here on Discord once again because it turns out Laura did test positive after all, so we made the right decision by following the guidelines and staying at home, like you guys should be doing.
Damn, okay.
We're smart, you know. We're responsible human beings, Simon, you and I.
We're getting older. Gotta be responsible these days.
Getting older, getting... Oh, I was gonna... I've not been making
Where were
music
you
for a
going with
while.
that?
I was gonna like getting older. I was gonna rhyme. I was gonna say getting older, getting tolder. Like we're getting told more stuff about being adults, but it didn't work, bro. And now I'm exposing myself again. So.
You're a rapper.
Yeah, I know. But you know, sometimes you mess up, Simon.
Okay.
Oh, bro,
we need to work on a new song, by the way. Speaking of that, we need to work on a new song.
We need to. Well, like I said, I'm getting my studio ready. Once we get that ready, it's gonna be like literally like seamless. Because obviously, when I'm over at yours, we can do it, but I'm not over at yours as often as I used to be because of the flipping current climate. But
will we work on a song if I'm not at yours?
You can no. But what I'm saying is like we can sit on a Discord call like this, and I'll be like able to like make the beats. I'll be able to like talk about concepts, and then when it's time to record, I just come to yours or you come to mine, type thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because realistically, like we could just sit here now, for example, and make a track.
Damn. Well, if you have any things you want us to make a song about, let us know. Maybe we should make a What's Good song.
We actually should, and then put it as the intro. People have been telling us to do this for time, but
it's too hard. Like trying to make a whole song about what's good. Like I don't want to do a song that's like every Monday we record.
Oh no.
Like that. That's what I mean. That's like my nightmare.
We'll do a normal song-ish, but it'll just be like related to the podcast. So like you see how Beerus is like, it's not about Beerus, is it? It's just like one reference, and then the whole song is kind of about it. That type of theme, you know. It'll be for what's good, but we're not going to be like, I like talking to Simon. He likes replying.
What I mean. Wednesday, 6 p.m. Set your alarms.
Yeah, not like that, bro. Nothing like that, bro. It's so hot in my room. I should have opened my window before I started recording, because now I don't want to get up and like go and do it. So I'm just going to turn my fan on. There we go. Solution solved.
Thanks.
Just let you know.
That. So what have you been doing? Because we haven't seen each other in like weeks now.
I know, bro. I know. What have I been doing? I've been in a little bit of a hole. Just playing Pokemon games. Can't lie.
Sad.
I know it's really sad. Yeah, it's really sad. I've not even been recording. I've just been, Well, I mean, to be fair, let me update you guys. Laura got COVID. Okay, last Tuesday got tested positive. We have to self isolate until Tuesday. So today is Monday, obviously. So tomorrow we can actually go outside. So Laura can go back to work. I can go for a walk and actually be outside. So I have been dealing with that. So it's not like I've been doing nothing. We've been like self-isolating. So I kind of have been doing a little bit of just playing games and stuff and relaxing. But yeah, that's it. I've started to film now on Sundays. So my Pokemon, my goal for Pokemon videos is to start filming, not them all, but film like 4 or 5 on a Sunday. And then have that for the week. And then anything trending or anything like urgent, I'll film that midweek. So then I can start doing more reaction videos in the future and then more music videos and stuff like that. So,
I like, just speaking about that, the fact that you just said like recording on a Sunday.
Yeah.
It makes me really, really want. So, second channel, obviously, I post every day.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'll go through phases where, for example, I will get 8 days ahead. I will literally just record, like 3 videos today, 3 videos tomorrow, 3 the next day.
Yeah.
And then like 2 the next day. And suddenly I'm 8 days ahead. And then I'll just slack off and I won't do anything for a while.
Yeah.
It makes me really want to just set a schedule and just go like, right, Monday I record 2 videos and they're this. Tuesday I record 2 videos and they're this. Wednesday I record 2 videos and they're this. Like this style.
Yeah. It's definitely smart to do that, I think. And I think it's something that we should both do more. Because I do agree.
Sometimes you're not in the mood.
That's the problem, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you rely on, and that's what you're saying, right? If you rely on Sunday every day to do 5 videos, what if you're not in the mood that Sunday? You've then cop-blocked yourself for the entire week.
Yeah.
But I think that's just a responsibility that I need to have the discipline to make sure I do film on Sundays. And I do enjoy what I do on the Pokemon channel so much, but I can easily not enjoy it if I feel like I'm behind or pressured. You know what I mean? So say if I've got to film a video for tomorrow and I have to film, I'm like, scrapping an idea together. What can I find? What box can I get? It's very lazy and well, not lazy, but it's very like unorganized. So on the weeks where I don't know what to film, like there's no packs right now that I'm interested in either that are cheap enough to do or not as expensive. I think it's a good idea for me to plan ahead, get the ideas that I want, and then just batch film them. Cause that pressure's horrible, right? When you have to post tomorrow, but you don't know what to post, and you end up doing something that's crap, and it's crap.
the thing is, I 100% agree with you.
Yeah.
The issue is for me, I will get ahead on videos and I'm happy with them, and they'll get like standard views. Then I'll go, oh, I need a video for tomorrow. Like, okay, I'll react to this, and that video will get more views.
Yeah, yeah.
And I actually I hate that, because my reaction videos do so much better than videos that I can like put a lot of effort into.
Yeah, and it was very like quick decision, and a very not lazy, but just a very like, I guess, what's the word for it? Like an emergency video.
It is lazy. Realistically, it is lazy.
Yeah.
But they'll do better. And
it's just, again, it's the way YouTube. I think we're all learning. Obviously, we're all learning what's best for YouTube, what's best for our audience, what's best for certain avenues. And I think YouTube's changing every day, content's changing, the world's changing. So I think it's nice to adapt. Like, and one of those glaring things is that reaction videos do better. That's why Sidemen Reacts now exists.
Yeah, very true.
Because that I mean, end of the day, like I'm saying, that's it's not that is lazy content, right? But people love it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not lazy in the sense that that's its intention now, but it's the same thing you're talking about with your channel. It's a reaction video,
Yeah, I mean, reaction videos, like, to be honest, I would watch them over most stuff. I'd watch it over the original video, but
yeah,
I do sit there thinking, like, this person has just reacted to a video, and that's it.
Yeah, well, I think with the Sidemen Reacts, I think out of all of the Sidemen channels, that's the channel that I can probably watch the most for the longest amount of time. Do you know what I mean? Like, Sidemen Sunday, you'll go and watch one video, and that'll be it for kind of like the week, unless you're watching old ones,
Yeah.
More Sidemen, you watch that, again, that, kind of watch the video there today, or if you're interested in a subject. Sidemen Reacts, you can sit there for like 3 hours and just have it on in the background, and it's very easy to watch. As much as it's easy to record, it's also easy to watch, and I think that's what people enjoy it for.
Oh yeah, like I fully get it, because I watch it. It just baffles me. Like, the human race baffles me.
Yeah.
Because well, I mean, I haven't really been up to much. I've literally streamed, recorded, and played Foot Champs.
Oh my gosh! But did you stream it?
No. So I have a series called The Honorary Theory.
Yeah. I was involved in it for one episode. I think we lost every game, but it was fun.
Yeah, it was great. So I've been putting off Foot Champs for a long time. My entire idea is I don't do Foot Champs because it's awful. It's the worst game mode out of most game modes.
People love watching it, right?
They only enjoy watching it because people get angry.
Yeah.
And they like watching it if someone's like really good. Like, for example, if you're watching someone like Tex, for example, who could potentially go 30-0. So you have so if people don't know what it is, you have 30 games to win as many as you can, and every like 2 or 3 games you go up a rank. Yeah. So and you play people around that rank. So when you're getting to, like, say you get 27 wins with 0 losses, you'll be playing people with the same kind of record. So you're playing amazing people.
Yeah.
So it's horrible, because it normally starts off quite easy and just gets worse and worse and worse. And the game is so bad that it caters to just nonsense.
Well, tilt is horrible, right? In any game, when you start tilting, it just goes out the window. Composure, concentration, enjoyment.
Like yesterday, for example, I'd play a game, and I literally, this game, I destroy someone. Every pass goes perfectly, bounces fall to me, etc., etc. The next game, my players won't make the same pass, and then every single thing will bounce to them. And then, like, I know I'm lucky in the first game, but then I'm really unlucky in the second game, and like, the whole thing just confuses me, and you just get so angry. But I played it. I did about 3.5 hours Friday, and then 4.5 hours yesterday.
Wait, okay, but you don't want to spoil this, right? Or is it going to be out before this?
I mean, part 1's already out.
Okay.
Part 2 should be out Tuesday, so it should be out already.
Okay. So how did you do?
Well, the first day I ended 6-3.
Okay.
So that's pretty bad, because those are meant to be the easy games.
Yeah,
I won 6.
I wouldn't say that's bad to my standards, but I do know most people that I see play are like 10-2 or something, and they don't think that's good often, which is crazy.
But normally so your first few games are normally easier, but I think because I did it so early on a Friday, the ranks hadn't like kicked in yet, so I was literally playing against anyone.
All the sweats, or potential sweats.
Whereas I then came back on the Sunday, and I went from 6-3 to something like 14-5, Like I literally won 8 games and lost 2.
Yeah, okay, that's very good then. Yeah.
So then I ended up losing, like I lost like 2 or 3 in a row and then ended up getting 18 and 9. The only reason I did it was because they added in like an icon swap, which is something that for a series you have to do kind of thing.
Enticed you
and
into
you
the pack,
have to get you have to get 18 wins.
Is that gold?
Gold 3 is 14 wins.
Okay, so it's specifically it's not a tier. You have to get 18 wins, right?
Yeah, 17 is gold 2. And then they just so I did well because I still had 3 games left as well.
Oh, come on!
I'm happy with it. I'm more happy the fact that I don't have to play next weekend because my original plan was I'm going to get 11 wins this weekend to qualify for next week, and then I just need 7 wins next weekend.
Oh, is that how it works? Right. So it's like 18 wins across a month or a couple of weeks, is it?
Well, yeah, you have a month to do it, but I was literally
smashed
just
it out.
like,
oh, bro, you're laughing
smashed it out. Yeah, so next weekend, but I know Team of the Year is on its way, and I know they're going to go, oh, play this weekend, Lee, to get a Team of the Year in a pack.
Unlucky, mate.
And I'm like, oh, I can't. That's gonna be so painful. But
it's like FIFA's such a toxic game, but like it's just football in it, which is so fun. Like there's no other option. Like I mean, there is another option, Pez, but
it's just becoming like it's a menu game now, though. Like no one actually likes watching the gameplay.
Yeah, I see that on Twitch. Like, I mean, I think Josh says the same, but also like Pieface. I think he apologized once for going into a game. He's like, "Sorry guys, I have to." I'm like, what the hell? Bro, it's true. I understand those who are interested in it, yes. But I mean, me being a FIFA boomer, I'm like, right, it's all about the gameplay, man. It's all about Ante Holland, pressing B.
Long shot tutorial. No, but like, if you watch like Harry's views and stuff on Twitch, he just builds drafts over and over and over again, and he stays at a level thing. Then he'll go, okay, I'm going to play this draft, and he'll drop views. Yeah, instantly, because no one wants to watch the gameplay.
No, and then I guess he can spin it in a sense that he's trying to win a draft, right? So that works. But then again, like there's only so often you can do that.
Yeah, but people just want to see packs.
The 195 or whatever it is these days.
Yeah, you building drafts and then doing like SBCs and.
I mean, you know what?
Like
I do get it because it's a game, right? And I say that in a sense of with the Pokemon like trading card game, like if I started playing the actual trading card game every day, people would not watch, but they want to see the packs, So they want to see like what's the game aspect. If they want to watch football, they're probably going to watch football, right?
Yeah, I mean, I do get that, but at the same time, I think it is just a case of the game has gone downhill. That, like, I think if you watched most people, I know the streaming wasn't as big then at all, but if you watched people stream FIFA in FIFA 13 days.
Oh yeah,
people would have been so much more enjoyable. Like watching someone would have been so much more enjoyable because they would be having a lot more fun playing the game.
Now,
90% of the game is the streamer going like, "Oh, this game's shit, man. Oh, look at that. Look at how it bounces to him. Oh."
Yeah, I wonder if it's because back in the day, we'd all be looking how to get better at the game, and the game hasn't changed in terms of the gameplay much. Like certain new features, yes, but it's usually the same. So I wonder if we're at a point now where people know if they're good or not, or they've known how to get good, and it's more about like they'll watch a streamer to see how they get on in their in their packs and their SBCs and stuff. Whereas like they don't need to watch Josh to play the game to get good at it anymore, or they don't need to watch you to get good at it. They know they're already good. They're already happy with their level of the gameplay, and they're now looking towards you guys for packs and SBCs. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I do get.
No one needs to watch a tutorial anymore because we're at a level where it's like, okay, I'm good or I'm bad. And then if they want to watch the pro, if they want to get better, they watch the pros now, right?
Yeah. And a tutorial, you just type exactly what you want to know into YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, how do I do this skill? And you'd have a 10-second video showing you how to do it instantly.
Yeah, I guess unless it's like a career mode, maybe someone would watch that because they're looking at the progression of the team. Even then, most people play career mode just on menus and simulate the game. Yeah, bro, FIFA's done that, mate. It's just menus. Yeah, you're right.
Actually, the thing is, it actually is like every year it gets shorter and shorter. And this one, I feel like it's already done. You've got Team of the Year about to come out.
Yeah.
As soon as that's done, the game is done until Team of the Season, which is time away. Because it is literally just a case of teams get too good too quick now.
Yeah.
Like, I remember back when I used to do, your ultimate team.
Yeah.
It would literally be, we're saving up to get Darren Bent up front, who's 81 rated. Yeah. That would take like 3 episodes and everyone would be gassed when I get him. Yeah. Now, I'd say 7 or 8 episodes in, I had a team.
Fully informed team.
I had like, 3 icons and like uniforms and stuff, which is sick for packs, but it's too quick.
Can you imagine JJ's race to win a game if he just got like icons in the second video? It'd be so bad.
Like the weekend league I did yesterday, I remember saying, I spoke to some people that are like, yeah, you should probably do it now anyway, just because after team of the year, everyone's teams will be ridiculously good.
Yeah.
I didn't face a bad team. And when I say a bad team, I mean golds. Every single team was like 90 rated, icons, foot freeze, special birthday cards, etc. I was like, what is this? I've literally spent like thousands of pounds on the game and I've got the same team as them.
I feel you. I used to be addicted to FIFA. Pro clubs, Ultimate Team, everything. I used to do weekend league as well, but it's the type of thing where I think if you're in it, if you're in that like game, it's very hard to kind of like not play weekend league, if you know what I mean, or like not play Ultimate Team. But when you're in a position that I'm in now, where like you just hear people like have so many horror stories, it's so like feels so nice.
I honestly, I don't know how people do it. Every Thursday I open people's rewards on stream.
Yeah.
And especially now that I've done this year's weekend league, like I've done weekend leagues before, but this year's the first one I've done.
Yeah.
I'm like, you lot have just done what I've done for me to open your rewards for, 3 minutes and probably get someone that's 79 rated and that you will never use.
Yeah.
Like that's baffling.
Yep.
That's horrible. But yeah, anyway, enough about FIFA. The only other thing I've really done is I've actually done some exercise, Randolph.
Come on. Have you continued what we were speaking about last week?
So I started filming a video. I actually filmed the first couple days.
Okay.
Of running 5K every day.
Yeah.
I realized I don't enjoy the filming aspect of it.
Yeah, that's fair.
And this is really annoying me because I know that it's going to be a thing of, he's just done it so he doesn't have to run. He's lazy, blah, blah, blah. 'Cause I mean, ultimately, I don't really care. Like, I'm not trying to prove anything to anyone.
Yeah.
But I did the first day and I looked at the footage and I just thought, this video is not informational enough to be one of those videos.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not funny enough to be a good video. Like, it's kind of a nothing video. Like, I'm literally just going to show, here's the time, I run, here's the time, how I run, here's the time.
Yeah, but like...
And I personally don't want to upload that. Like, okay. I get people have uploaded it, people love it. It's just not what I want to upload.
Okay, fair. So what, you're just not doing it now?
So I carry on running, but I've just stopped filming it.
But you're still going to put the video out, though?
No.
Got you. Because I was going to say, you don't have to film every single day to still make the video, because it's still a good title, still good content. Like, maybe just...
but my point was
stats.
But I don't want to even... Because the thing that puts me off running and doing anything like that is stats.
Okay.
Because then I think, okay, like, for example, if I was to go on a run today...
Yeah.
And I'm not feeling great, like, I'm not like, okay, I want to go for it.
Yeah.
I'll do a slower time, and then I'm like, oh, is it worth doing a slower time? Because then it's like not as good as the first. Oh, blah blah blah. Whereas if I just went for a run, it's calm.
But I guess the whole video is about stats as well, right? Like you have to. Like, you wouldn't be. There'd be no point if you were like, oh, day 1 I was struggling, day 30 I improved. It has to be about like, day 13 I saw a 10% increase because of this, and that's why it's entertaining, I think. Yeah,
and this just doesn't interest me.
Yeah, fair.
If I'm honest, so. I did the first run. I was incredibly unfit. I still am. But then I think it was day 2 or 3. I think it was 3. We did the Sidemen Sunday.
Yeah.
Which...
Oh, the one that came out yesterday, right?
Yeah, which I had to burn as many calories as possible. Which, putting that in the video of trying to run 5K every day...
As well.
The next day I was finished. Like, I literally got up and I was like, okay, I could go for a run, but it might take me an hour.
Yeah, fair.
And I don't think that's even good for my body.
No, it's not. Well, no, yeah, I was gonna say it's not good for your body. It would be good. It'd be good for entertainment, and it'd be fine for the video to say that, like, today I'm taking it slower because it's all part of the journey. But yeah, if you body wise, it is fucked.
Yeah, because I mean, I've literally gone from 6 months of playing football probably once or twice to trying to run 5K every day, and then that day, Jesus.
Yeah, you burnt a lot of calories as well. You did really well.
Yeah, so basically, for everyone wondering, we did a Sidemen Sunday. It was like part 2 of a calorie battle. It was,
and I watched it. It was wild.
So me, Josh, Ethan, and Toby versus Calix, JJ, Vic, and Harry.
Yeah.
The previous one, those guys had to burn as many calories as they could. We had to eat as many calories as we could. And we set the rule of the eating people have between 12 and 6. And the burning people start at midnight. So you're not meant to do anything, but you just, you can count your sleep.
Yeah, I want to ask, why did you start it at 12 for the people who ate? Like, what's the reasoning? Because surely, like, obviously for those, because JJ got deducted some calories because he didn't eat. He didn't wait.
It's just what we had set last time.
Why? Like, what's the benefit though? It's like, surely, like, if someone eats it, like, if he wakes up at 8 a.m., then like, surely that still counts as your calories for the day. If you're starting burning them.
Yeah, but so it's so much easier. Like, if we started at midnight till 6 p.m., it wouldn't even be close.
No, I know, because that's just because people would still like stay up at 4 a.m. and eat. But I'm saying, like, say JJ who does wake up at like say 9, like.
Yeah, so it was literally just a thing of we're setting you 6 hours. So it's 12 till 6. We just set that as we had it for both times. It was last time and our time.
I guess if you did it last time, it makes it fair then, just because like it's a rematch.
Yeah. I don't think people realize that we did the same thing last time. Like, they counted their sleep. We did 12 till 6. But they also turned up about 45 minutes late. So we actually did till 7. And then this time we did till, I think, 7 by the time we got home.
Yeah, because I guess like for us who like, well, I guess like me and you who can easily wake up on like 12 o'clock, it's fine to start counting them. But say if JJ's up till 8, up at 8 or 9 or whatever, and he can't eat until 12, that sucks.
Well, yeah, but we like those rules have been in place for time. Yeah,
like the rules being set makes sense
because the last time we also said that the workout team, like we said, oh yeah, you can count your sleep, but start working out at 12. JJ woke up at 8 a.m. and went for a run.
Yeah. Okay.
So we were all like, okay. I mean, we didn't deduct that at all. We literally just said, okay, like whatever. But the eating team, it was very strict. Like, no liquid calories, and it has to start at 12 till 6 because it's so much easier to eat. Like, if I woke up at 8 a.m., ate something, went on a run, then I could eat something at 11. I've probably already done the same amount of calories as I do.
Yeah.
So it is too easy. So we had to set this like set amount of time to do it. And yeah, if you want to know who won, then go check the video out. Yes. So Randolph has a couple questions.
I asked Instagram to give me some questions. I've not started reading through them yet, but I've got a question on my behalf because, like I said, I watched it, man.
Okay. You're very proud that you watched it.
Very proud, yeah. When did you, as in you and the rest of the team, find out? Have you watched the video right now? You obviously know. When did you find out that the yogurt wasn't yogurt? When did you find out that Harry and the rest of the team cheated?
Well, I mean, I haven't found out, if you know what I mean, that they cheated. It was just kind of, as soon as he sent a message to us and said, he actually texted Toby because Toby had organized this video and said, "Does yogurt count?" And we all said, Toby asked me, Josh, and Ethan, and we all said, yeah, yogurt counts because yogurt is a food.
Yep.
Then when we were explaining what they had eaten and what we had done, he then said, "Oh, we made this stuff, like we made this yogurt." And he said, we basically just blended this stuff together. And we all said, well, that's not a yogurt, but okay, it's content at the end of the day.
That's what I was going to say. Like in reality, it does break the rules, but it was content. It made the video better. And to be fair, it was so much in that smoothie that it did turn, that has to be counted as food at some point because it wasn't easy, if you know what I'm saying. Like, I think usually like the smoothies is like, oh, you can't have like, see Cal just down like orange juice. That doesn't count really because it's easy to do that. Whereas I do believe drinking that glob that they called it is actually a task. I mean, that's like 5,000 calories in the whole thing.
Well, that's why he said it. And I think you can see us all being like, oh, what? Like, what? Yeah. Is that what? But no one went, oh no, you cheated. Oh.
Yeah.
Like we've done that before in videos. Like we've gone like, you cheated.
Yeah.
But,
Well, the reason I asked that mainly is just because, last week, the clip where, you react to Harry talking about Talia banged. So I was like, you know what, if we can do a title that's like Simon reacts to Harry cheating on Silent Sunday, that would bang. So I'm putting it in there for the title. It's not clickbait, guys, so you know. And then now we'll move on to the rest of the content that is, is nice and enjoyable.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, it's JJ tried eating before the time, and he got his points deducted. We the glob stays.
Yeah, fair. JJ did so bad, man. Like JJ is so weird, right? Like in a sense that he's not weird, but in a sense that
no,
whatever his mindset is in that period of time is what he sticks with. Like he changes his mind, he's mind state all the time. So for example, he could go through a stage where he eats so much food, right? And he could do that challenge so easy on certain week or certain
oh yeah, 100%.
Whereas now he's like, bro, I'm not eating. I'm trying to enjoy my life, man. I'm like, what the hell? Like he goes from being just eating whatever he wants, really enjoying that side of things, and he goes from really working out. I commend him for being able to do these different things, but it can be so frustrating sometimes because you don't know what I guess what life is he chose today. You know what I'm saying? What
you could wake up and be like, oh, you want to get takeaway, and he's like, oh, takeaway? What? Look after yourself, man.
Yeah.
And then the next day he could walk in and be like, oh, yo, you want to get takeaway?
Yeah, I'm ordering 3 Chineses. Do you want one?
That's the thing. I've definitely seen him eat more calories in one meal than he ate in that video.
Yeah, for sure, man. And it's some days as well, he'll love filming. He'll love doing filming with you or whoever. And then other days he'll be like, I'm too good for YouTube, man. It's just so weird, but fair play. Right, let me look through these comments. So one of them is, first of all, JJ in a hotel. Why? I mean, he literally explains it in the video, right? Like his room flooded and he needed to stay somewhere else. Yeah,
so I've answered this in a stream.
Yeah.
And I know it's been clipped a couple times, but JJ's room has basically been flooded, but not when you think of flooded, it's not 5 inches of water.
Yeah, it's not like his computer's flying, floating in the room under.
Yeah, he doesn't have to swim to his bed.
It just smells, right? It's just affected the room.
It basically created he has a carpet, and the carpet became so damp that it's not like touching a wet carpet. It's literally you sink into the carpet kind of thing, and it became so damp that it stunk.
Yeah.
So he's in a hotel for a little bit because I mentioned last week that we're moving, and everyone has taken this so seriously. Simon's moving in with Talia. Oh, Simon and JJ moving out together. Yeah. Oh, they're moving into a new Sidemen house, etc. etc. We're literally just moving into another flat.
Yeah.
Same place.
Yeah.
It will look identical. My setup is going to look identical, but everyone's like, oh, we need a new house tour. And I can't even do a new house tour because it will look the same.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be more I'm sure it'll be easier to explain once you do move, which is why I guess you don't really want to kind of go into it now, but it's literally going to be the same thing. The only difference you might see is we might tidy up a bit. That's it, because we have to move it. And for example, the podcast, we have a new opportunity to kind of reset up the podcast because we have to move stuff, but it's still going to be the same room.
Yeah, we have the identical room we have already, but because we have to move it, we know we may as well leave out a lot of the stuff. We don't need that desk to be so long. So we may as well get a smaller desk, which means we can,
I guess while we're remembering about this, let's talk about it later in the podcast. We did have some comments, right? And we've got some more thoughts about it. So let's remember to talk about that later today.
Okay.
About what we're going to do. But look at some, bro, these questions are so bad. I honestly, Instagram, or me and Simon were trying to figure out topics to talk about today, and I saw that Will and Nee tweeted desperate need of e-boys topics. So I was like, oh great, easy nav. We'll just look at the replies to that instead of tweeting ourselves. But the replies are so bad because no one ever gives you it's our fault for being lazy and not finding the topics, but no one ever gives you good stuff to talk about. It's just waffle.
You're not looking at the Sidemen one.
Yeah, I am, bro. But the questions are just bro. One of the questions is, what are you gonna do? What is that question? What?
No, the second slide you did. Have you swiped up on that one?
Yeah, that's the one I'm reading now.
What?
If someone just says, what are you gonna do? Bro, what does that mean? I'm just asking, who's typed that in? My question was, any questions about the Silent Sunday, guys? Put it down here. And his question is, what are you gonna do? What do you mean, bro?
I guess he means because Josh has COVID and obviously the situation now.
Yeah, but it would still be more specific, fella.
Yeah, I was very vague, but just to answer that question, you are still allowed to film.
Yeah.
Obviously, Josh has COVID, so he will not be filming. There's been times where obviously Ethan had it, and we just have to work around it. Like either he'll have to film something at home, or we just have to film without him, etc. But we'll still have videos. We'll still have videos done, and they'll all be like very, very, what's the right word? Well, safe, but following guidelines. They'll be following guidelines very strict.
The end of the day, like while it is better to have everybody in the videos, all guns blazing, there are 7 of you. So like for example, if Josh has to miss a few or just like in this video, you guys handled it well. He's still in the video. You still get Josh as you always do, but it's just not taking part, or he's like you just doing what you can. It's fine. There's 7 of you. You can always ask for like say like looks. Freezy or myself or any other guests in the future as well, so it's still fine. And the good, again, not the good thing about this, but we're all in this together, right? It's a global pandemic, so like it's understood that you have to make changes and you have to adapt. And I think any fan or anyone who disagrees with that is just unlucky, mate. You have to adapt.
Harry had to isolate in Guernsey for the big fat quiz one we did.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So he ended up like making video questions. In the video, and it worked really well. So it is. We find ways around it basically, and if Josh has to miss like a couple, so be it. But it's better that he would recover and then he can come back.
Yeah. The
main thing is obviously, we have to not spread COVID.
Yeah, of course. But most questions are about the glob. Like, was the glob a salad? Solid? Was it this? Was it that? And another question here is, it's a weird one. Can Con quit the cameraman and become a pro athlete from what we've seen?
Yeah. Oh, so actually, I saw this. Bare comments, right? So I don't. It's gonna sound really mean. I don't want to take anything away from Con.
Okay. Here we go.
But when we went on the run at the end, he wasn't running with us.
Wait. Oh, I thought people were referencing the part where he was sprinting with the kite.
Yeah. No. So Con actually ended up doing something like 4,500 calories himself.
Oh, raw.
Like, that's sick. Con banged it, and Con was on it all day.
Yeah.
Like, everything, Con was there. The bike ride, he did get a train. But
surely he should do a video where like on his channel where he like...
I think he was recording.
Yeah, maybe he did like a behind the scenes, like how many calories did I burn type thing.
I'm pretty certain I'll text him now.
Yeah, if you've done 4.5K, like why not at that point, right?
I'm pretty certain he had a GoPro on his chest.
Got you.
Did you do a BTS for the Sidemen Sunday?
Someone said, will Randy do a video like it? And my response is, I will do the side where I have to eat calories. But to be fair, I should do this at some point. Because I mean, my channel for a while, by the way, used to be just like a lot of food videos. Remember, I used to do like trying snacks, or I used to do like eating food in LA.
Oh, yeah.
Mainly because like I had to vlog stuff, and it's like I had no real theme to do. So if you're traveling, and the easy thing to do is just food, right?
But yeah, so I saw. So Con did loads, like the bit where we were doing like the park workout and stuff.
Yeah.
He was running with us up and down, etc. And obviously he's holding a camera and everything like that. He did the sprint, etc.
Yeah.
But then we did the 5K run at the end, and I know a lot of the comments were like, "Oh, yo, big up Con," and then there was also ones that were like, "Big up Kirsty for running with them."
Oh, in that 5K part, I got you following now, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, they ran with us for the first, couple hundred meters, and then we had Ethan had a GoPro on his chest, and me and Toby held a GoPro that we kept passing to each other.
Yeah.
So we would turn it, film Ethan, and then film ourselves and stuff. And I was like, I saw loads of comments just like they ran the whole 5K with cameras and stuff like that.
That would be unreal if they could do that, by the way. Like, if they did that,
that's what I mean. I was like,
mental.
have you thought about the logistics behind that? Like,
yeah.
Con holds this huge camera running 5K with that and having to film.
I mean, bro, you know how hard like camera work is so hard. Like I used to travel with JJ and just like hold the camera. Like, I never did like proper film work, but to actually film something properly. I mean, I've seen the type of gear like Con has to like clot around every day. It's mental.
Yeah.
had to buy a whole new car just to fit in. Like, I would hate that job. Like, I used to, obviously I do like audio engineering. I got a degree in it, but I would always hate the live sound aspect of it because it does require so much like doing stuff. In the studio, you're in front of a desk, you're in front of the
I guess
live sound.
Different people prefer different stuff in it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like I enjoy live sound, I enjoy mixing, but the hard part is setting up and then like setting like it's not setting down. It's another word for it. And like just I used to hate it, man. And then putting everything. I just hate work. I hate doing stuff, man. I'm not really a physical person, as you can tell. But another question is,
okay,
did Toby actually do more work than Simon at burning calories? Because I know obviously you burnt so much more than he did, and he did everything that you did. But I think in the video you said that he actually did more than you, or he worked harder than you.
Well,
and still burnt less.
He burnt a lot less in his sleep.
Right.
So, I just did bare work in my sleep.
For you were doing like somersaults in bed.
Well, then we all met at King's Cross.
Right.
And I walked there.
Mm-hmm.
He got a train. So I did a tiny bit extra there. Yeah. He had to walk to the station. He was walking up and down the platform and stuff. So maybe it was similar, but I think I did a tiny bit extra there.
Yeah.
Like that, but a tiny bit. Then we did the walk together. We did the the cycle together.
Yeah.
Then when we got to the park, he did so much more than me.
Oh, wow.
Like he didn't stop for probably like 45 minutes kind of thing.
Wow.
Whereas I was kind of like, I'd skip for 2-3 minutes and then have like a 5-minute rest and then do a couple slow jogs. He was literally doing like press ups, jog, press up, jog, press ups, jog, like that for solid. Like he did that the whole time.
So it's weird that he like struggled to burn calories, right? If he like also is quite skinny at the same time.
That's what I mean. If you're bigger,
yeah,
you burn calories a lot easier. And I know I'm skinny, and he's pretty skinny, but I'm taller at least.
Yeah.
So I'm still bigger, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Okay, there's that. Yeah, true. Yeah.
So like even in our sleep, I was, by the time I got to King's Cross, I was at like 1,100 calories or something. He was at like 500.
Yeah.
Or 600 or something like that. 5K run we did. I mean, we ran that the same. I would just say literally the bit in the park, we pretty much were equal, and apart from the park where he did a lot more.
When you say equal, you just mean like in activities,
in terms of the amount,
not the actual yeah.
In terms of the amount of energy that we had exerted.
Yeah,
like,
that's crazy. I mean,
the workout was the same.
This video and this challenge, obviously, it's for content first and foremost, but it is dependent on like who's in what team, right, and who burns more calories naturally, and who burns more calories by doing something. Because that like he worked hard, and like 2,000 is significantly less than what you did.
It was literally
what he did.
Well, it was like we would look at like the cycle, for example.
Yeah,
and we literally looked after that, and it would be like, oh, I've done 350 calories in that or something like that, and he's burnt 200 or something like that. That's just rough numbers, but it was actually ridiculous, like the difference.
Yeah. And another question is that what do you like? It sounds like an obvious answer on surface, but what team do you prefer being on? Because although it's easier in theory to just eat food, right? I know you guys do often struggle eating that many calories. I know when you do your like 100,000 calorie challenge or 70,000 calorie challenge, I know you all struggle in that.
Yeah.
But which team do you prefer? Like realistically, is it just the eating one? Like, because it can be enjoyable to do all the exercise. Right? It's an excuse to do it.
The burning calories one is one you definitely. Your body hurts like the next day, a lot, but you feel good about yourself. Like,
yeah.
I felt, I've actually worked out. I feel active again, kind of thing. And that's one day. The eating one makes you feel like crap. But I also, me personally, this is the issue, right? I personally don't like either of them because I don't like the. You see how I said about the running one? I don't like that content. I don't like making that content. I'm actually not a fan of making either style content of eating or working out. And I'm not saying it's bad content at all.
Yeah.
I'm just not a fan of making it because I don't feel like there's much to do there for me.
Yeah, I feel you.
Because like if you start doing stuff that's creative, like they made up this glob,
yeah,
then that's funny. But that's like a different way of doing it. If it's literally, you know, okay, we're gonna eat, okay, we're gonna run. Those two things, I find that like I struggle to make the content there.
Yeah, and I guess it's a very similar video to like you guys trying to eat as many calories as possible or hitting a target. But I think like, say if like the eating team have to just beat you guys, right? That's the goal. The goal is to beat, is to eat more calories than you guys burn, right? Whereas when you're trying to hit 10k calories each, for example, that's so much more. You have to push yourself more on the eating team to do that, right? And that's where it becomes like difficult, as in like that's where it becomes like horrible, because you're at a point where you're just forcing food down. Whereas even though you're trying to eat as much food as possible on this last challenge, you're still not, you don't have that desire to like go above and beyond, because you think, at least I hope I just ate more than they burn, you know. Whereas like you're not trying to hit a set number.
I guess I don't really mind either team. It is literally just like the others you're with. It kind of all just depends on the mood that the others are in, basically.
Yeah. Well, I feel like you had a good group, right? Like you Ethan and Toby, like you handled that really well, and like you all enjoyed it and like just got it done. It was like a nice company.
Yeah, honestly, I enjoyed it. Like I actually enjoyed it. The 5K run at the end was hurting a lot, but like I'm so happy. So Ethan obviously ran off.
Yeah.
In that 5K run, but it's because he told us after it's because he really needed poo. So he was just like, I'm getting this done ASAP so I can then poo. Whereas Toby stayed with me, and I think Toby could have definitely done it quicker, but he was staying with me for like my pace.
Yeah, that's nice.
And
it's nice running together, right?
Yeah, because of that, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Like if we were all just like, okay, yeah, we'll just do 5K, just burn your energy, like burn the calories and just run it, whatever pace. And then I did that on my own, I would have been so bored and hated it. But
yeah,
I mean the day was alright.
Like when Laura used to run, she used to be like, "Oh, I'll just run with you and at your pace." I'm like, "Yeah, but then I'm holding you back." If it's not for content, then it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it was fun. And then the eating one is obviously you just eat. The only issue for me with the eating one is it's way harder to think of things to do right now.
Yes,
like both sides of it was hard to think of stuff to do. The glob was a good idea of them, and like when we did this last time, we literally went to like 2 or 3 restaurants, and that was it.
That was sick. You can't really do it right now, at least.
No, but I'm saying like it didn't feel like we did anything. We literally just walked around and got food because nothing was really open. There's a couple restaurants, and that was it.
Yeah, whereas I guess like, yeah, you're right. Otherwise, it would have been them just, you know, hi guys, now I'm eating cereal. Hey guys, now I'm eating pizza. Hey guys. But again, the good thing about having like so many of you is you always get another perspective. So even though it can sometimes feel like that's what you're doing, you've got 7 different people doing it. So it just
yeah. If you're trying to make a 20-minute video, you actually only have to make 3 minutes.
Yeah,
entertaining of yourself.
Which is what I thought. You know, when we did the Among Us in real life, I was actually like not surprised because I didn't really have an idea of what it would be, but I was kind of shocked that it was so short. Like, you know, the rounds were really short, and we only filmed for like a short amount of time. But compared to what the video ended up being, because you can't have all 7 perspectives at the same time, or 10 in that case.
Yeah, each round is actually only like 15 minutes max.
Yeah,
like
max. Which is why
the video ends up being 40, and you're like,
yeah. I imagine Sidemen ideas are difficult to do because it is so out there, and you have to set so many things up. But I think the filming part is always much easier because you can not rely on each other, but you do know that it's going to be a conglomerate of all, you know, your camera angles. Whereas, like, if you film that video on your own, the working out versus food one, it would take a lot more, right? Because you have to like rely on yourself to do so much more.
Yeah, that's why I know all the other guys really hated the learning skills in 24 hours and the TikTok challenge we did. They both did decent, but it is literally because obviously I live with JJ, so me and him filmed all our stuff together, and even he hated that. I think he just hates spending time with me, but the others all hated it because it is just a case of, okay, I have to just put a camera down and basically film my own video, which isn't something I'd normally do. This isn't the content I would make, but I'm making my own video.
Yeah.
Like Vic has to film himself for a week making TikToks. He's like, if this was with the Sidemen, it would be, you know, we're filming it as the Sidemen, and it wouldn't just be me and a camera for a week.
Yeah, and while it's not, and that doesn't say Vic as an example, wanting to do that, or say he has to film like 7 days now, whereas he could film one day with the Sidemen. You guys, my point is that you guys all have like so much stuff going on individually, which is why the Sidemen works anyway. So it's like, even though you want to be able to film a short amount of time with Sidemen, like limit it to 1 day so you can get on with the rest of the things, it works anyway because it gives the viewer more perspective.
Yeah.
That's a long way of saying it, but if you guys had to film every day for the Sidemen, I know you do with the acts, but if you had to film like every day for a Sidemen Sunday as big as that, you'd never get anything done.
No, definitely.
So it's definitely healthy. Well, I guess these questions, I think they're the ones that I feel are suitable. Most of these are like someone put, I don't know, I just woke up, or give me some cards.
Well, I think the only other thing I wanted to mention was, it was so weird, right? So we walked to go do the park workout.
Yeah.
And we see Street Panner.
Yeah.
The footballer. We see him and we just kind of say like, oh, you're all right, man. And then we walk off, we go do this workout, we come back and they're still there.
Okay.
And I literally looked at him and I thought, I recognize him, but I don't know why.
Yeah.
And then he says, or his mate actually says, oh, yo, do you want to do a Panner match versus him? And I'm kind of like, you know what? That's exercise. The whole point of this challenge is burning calories. So put the 2 and 2 together, do it. But then the reason we weren't inside that like caged area is because there's no door. You have to jump over. And I was just like, my legs won't carry me over.
Fair,
that.
Yeah.
So he comes out and we just start
close
playing.
for reasons, all right. Meaning you can't go onto it.
Yeah, but there's always people on there. There's like a little ladder, but I was like, I can't
breakers.
climb a ladder right now. But they bring the goals out and we do this little Panner match.
Yeah.
And within about 6 seconds, I've been pannered. I realized. And then afterwards, he says, oh, yeah, like my Insta's Street Panner. And I was like, I knew I recognized him because he's like, he said in it, he was like, he is the world champion.
Oh, raw.
And I was like, as soon as I saw his t-shirt, I was like, I recognized him and I recognized the t-shirt logo as well.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know I'm screwed here. I know I'm going to get pannered.
Yeah.
Because I did it against Siangani as well, who's like sick at panners. And I was like, well, there's no way I'm winning this, but I hope I can at least,
It's fun. Yeah, you did well. I guess like it makes sense that he is actually someone. I assume he makes content on his Instagram as well, right? Like often.
Yeah. Well, he's actually just put it on his Instagram. I think he's put the whole. Oh no, he's put the first panner. He's gonna put a video out of the whole thing because I know his mate was recording the whole thing. Yeah,
because like, obviously it makes sense. Like because it's lockdown, there's no real reason. Like no one's gonna go out to play like panner just for the fun of it, right? Like he's there to create content for a reason. Like it makes sense now, like why he would be out there rather than like just being like a little kick around. With mates in these times, but yeah, it was a good video, man. Like I said last week, I enjoy watching the videos. It's just that I never usually like, we film this on a Monday. It comes out on Sunday at 6 p.m. Like it's a short amount of time to watch it. Like usually I'd watch it on like a Thursday or something, but it's too late. So I'm trying to make sure I just watch it like when it comes out rather than next week when it's now irrelevant and we're on to the next one. But any plans for next week's Sidemen Sunday? What's next week's Sidemen Sunday, Simon?
What is next week's Sidemen Sunday? Let me. I mean, I'm not going to say anyway.
I know.
But
I was just impersonating the fans.
The thing is, we are like, it's really annoying because, like that video, for example, if you looked anywhere except Twitter, you'd actually think everyone loves like calorie challenges and stuff because all the comments are so positive, and then you go on Twitter and it's like, oh, this is another food video, another calorie video.
It's honestly, we are, as YouTubers or content creators, whatever you want to call us, we are prisoners to the vocal minority in everything. Yeah. It's horrible. It's so horrible.
I mean, that vocal minority probably aren't going to like the next few videos that are coming up. Yeah. But you know what? COVID is very serious right now, so there's not that much we can do.
It's not even that, man. It's like it's just how many millions of people watch your videos compared to how many people complain about certain things.
I know, but we actually have like a bunch of ideas that are like sick. Like for example, our two of our most viewed videos are the holiday videos. Yeah, we can't do that again right now, and everyone's like, "Why are you doing calorie battle? Why do another holiday video?" And it's like, stop being an idiot. Yeah. And realize that we can't just go to Benidorm right now.
Yeah. And even if you like, first of all, could get tests and you could go without having to self-isolate. Even if you could do all these things, nothing will be open. Like,
yeah. We're going to go to Benidorm to just walk down the street. That's it.
Yeah.
It's not a good video. Like, stop being an idiot and just get over it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Bro, there were people on my content on the Pokemon side of things where I would do like a thumbnail that's like mouth open, like, oh my God, look at this like box, right? And they would be like, oh, cringe thumbnails, man. Why you always got your mouth open? Why you always like looking so shocked and stuff? So I was like, all right, maybe I need to fix that. So I'll do the next thumbnail with like a less...
energetic face.
Yeah, less energetic face, less cringe, etc. The title will be less cringe, and the views would just be dead. And now I'm like, well, why have I listened to this person now? Why am I like trying to like adjust my content when it was doing fine? You know, I just got to play the game, man. So annoying.
So I mean, if you do like, you want to see someone excited, so you're going to click an excited face. Like, I don't want to watch someone that just has a neutral face opening a pack, because I'd be like, well, they obviously haven't packed anything good.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, surely my face is exciting because I've just got something sick, and I actually have as well. Like, what do you want me to do? Let's cry on camera on the thumbnail. Oh, it's just so dead. Anyway,
well, I have got word, by the way.
Come on.
I have got word from Con that he has filmed behind the scenes, so
let's go.
Out.
Yo,
so
go
you will see what Con did.
Yeah, he got a nice shout out in that video. He said he's trying to get to 1 million as well. So let's try and get him to 1 mil on YouTube.
So he will. I mean, you can go see what he did, because he did do he did exert a lot of energy.
Is it weird right now that I'm so close to hitting 1 mil, but I don't want to hit it yet because I don't feel like I've deserved it for that like final. Does that make sense? Like,
yeah, I get you. I
want to wait till I'm posting good stuff again. So
yeah,
I just hope I don't hit it. I'm like, bro, I just don't deserve it right now, and I want it to be a good feeling.
I feel that with the like my main and 10, I'm like, if that was to hit it now, I wouldn't really want to celebrate it. Yeah, I'd be like, I haven't done anything.
I feel exact same way, man. So, but then, like, towards the end of this year, maybe you put out some sick videos, and you'll feel like you do deserve it at that point.
Yeah, who knows? It's a long way away for me. Like, like 900k.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't done a what's good option in a while. We
actually forgot last week. You know why, right? It's because when we do these, this is exactly why it's going to blow your minds, guys listening. Well, it's not going to blow your mind, but when we do the podcast in real life, we have this catch up in real life. But when we do the podcast, it's like we catch up on the podcast on Discord, so we forget to do the what's good. Like, you got to remember that when I go and film the podcast there, we've got like an hour or two of just chatting and catching up anyway. So it's not like I get on the podcast in person. I'm like, oh, Sam, what are you doing? Because I've already spoke to you about that. So we get onto the podcast and the what's good. On Discord, you got to give us a little bit of time to like catch up before we get into the what's good questions. So let's do it. Okay, so I've got 10 things. Randolph's going to judge them. So, first one, voice activated things. You mean like Hey Siri and that? Yeah. Siri, Alexa, Cortana, all of that. Okay, so my light's going to go off for them because of the fact that I still feel like the functionality, or maybe it's because I've got an accent that it doesn't understand, it doesn't work most of the time. Like, I enjoyed the idea of, I've not got one, right? Alexa, order like, toothbrush, and it does it for you. That's cool, right? It's really nice. It helps you. But I feel like the times I say like, oh, Alexa, buy me a toothbrush, and it'll buy me like a car. I'm like, God damn it, Alexa. That's not what I'm going to test this. All right. Wait, do I have... Hey, Siri. Text Randolph. Oh. You smell. But even already, that's like so awkward, isn't it? Yeah, listen to yourself, Simon. Send. Hello. Okay, so I've sent. You smell, you a message. Yeah. I mean, that hey, is. Hey Siri, tell Simon that he's a loser. That's what I want to say. Oh no, now it's recording me saying that's what I want to say. Yeah, see, that's where it worked. Look. You said he's a loser. I know. So I'll say like, okay. Who's a loser? Who's a loser, bro? Tell Simon you're a loser. That actually worked. Okay, bro, I take it back. That actually works. Okay, that's actually really sick. So what? So, okay, wait. So if I'm going to close messages. We're boomers, by the way. Yeah, we are. So if I said, hey, Siri, tell Randolph you're a loser. Send. Oh, so I just clicked at that point. That's sick. Yeah, that's sick. It says send Siri. So that is actually a lot sicker than I thought it was. Bro, we're such boomers, man. It's unreal. Someone's going to look at our messages as well and be like, you lot are really weird. Your messages are, you smell, he's a loser, you're a loser, you're a loser. Yeah. That's sick.
So has that changed your light opinion?
Yeah, my light's coming back on, man. They've updated the tech. It's good now.
Okay.
But I do see people in films, right? They're always like, "Oh, Alexa, order this." I'm like, "Bro, that doesn't work." But maybe I need to set up Alexa and actually start ordering stuff on Amazon like that.
Josh did it. In my room, I had an Alexa, and he walked in and was like, "Alexa, add 12 cherry flavored condoms to the thing or something." Like that. And it literally, and then I went on my Amazon, and it was in my basket.
Bro, I'm gonna do it now. Okay.
But have you linked your Amazon?
Don't know. Let's find out. Okay. Alexa, add toothpicks to my basket. Oh, bro, I panicked. I panicked. I didn't know what I wanted. I'm embarrassed now. I'm embarrassed. Move on. I got
okay, next one.
Okay.
Keychains.
Oh, I don't like them. They're off. I hate them. I hate them so much.
I actually agree with you here.
Bro,
there are cool ones, and I'll go, that's a cool keychain, but I don't want it on my keys.
Yeah, that's my
I want my
issue.
keys small as possible.
Laura's keychain is ridiculous. Like, I'm like, right, I've got my keychain. Sorry, a keychain in general, I like it because it holds my keys, right? It holds my flat key, blah, 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 blah. Laura's, she's got like a flipping avocado attached to her key. It's so heavy. Like, no one wants this in your pocket, man.
That's the thing. I don't even like having my keys in my pocket. Like, if I go out with Talia, I'll be like, "Can I put this in your bag?"
Yeah.
Like, because I don't want them in my pocket. I find anything in my pocket annoying. I'm like, I try and make my wallet. It's like I take out cards of my wallet because I'm like, I want this to be as small as possible, kind of thing.
Yeah, JJ's wallet always annoys me. It's so big, isn't it?
Yeah, but he doesn't take it anywhere.
Yeah, well, remember that story he told us. He forgot. He forgot to take something, his card, to like a restaurant with a girl or something. Like, probably because the fact that it's so thick anyway. Like,
that's just so he can say in it. He's just like, "Oh, my wallet's
to
fat." Bring out.
But he takes. What I don't like, by the way, I don't know if you do this. He takes his key out like
as
he's got a key. That scares me.
Yeah, he just has it as a key.
Yeah, so on mine, I have my
me.
key, I have like the ring, and I have like the tile thing. So if I lose it, it tells me where it is. That's smart, at least. Yeah, it's not a fucking avocado.
Mine's just a key with like the key ring that came on it.
Yeah, like
the building, I think, or something. I don't know, but
yeah, but that's like, it gives you like a little bit of an anchor, right? Like to just kind of have your keys. Right, having one key scares me so much. Like I'm gonna lose that.
All right,
you can't hear it either. Sorry, go on.
iPad.
Oh, bro, I do have to leave my light on. I think iPads are great, and I do not utilize mine enough or use it enough.
See, I think I'd turn my light off.
Wow.
Because we did a video where when did I get an iPad? I can't remember. It was one of the Sidemen videos. It was like spending money or someone bought me it or something. I can't remember what it was, but I ended up with an iPad.
No, you use it for chat, right, on Twitch?
No, that's why I wanted it.
Right.
And I literally set it up.
I can tell you where the iPad came from, by the way. It came from your flat.
No, it didn't. We still have that one.
Oh, okay. Definitely. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, we have that one. Yeah. No, so I had this one, and it was meant to be for my chat. So when I'm streaming on Twitch, I could have that solely for chat. That is it.
Yeah.
And I found it more annoying to look at.
Why?
Because where I have my chat on my screen, I also have all my alerts. Like subs and stuff like that. And they're right next to each other, so I can look at one thing and see all of it.
Yeah.
Whereas this would cause me to look at my chat, then look at alerts.
But I feel like that's not the iPad being annoying. That's just you having a better way to look at your chat.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's not annoying. It's pointless for me.
Yeah, because if you had like an iPad screen that showed you your alerts as well, that'd be kind of decent.
Yeah, if I could set that up for sure.
Yeah.
But then I just have no use whatsoever. Like I'm trying to find a use for it. I have no use for an iPad.
Yeah, I think that's more us though. I think like Laura used her iPad Pro a lot to like do her calligraphy, and it's amazing for that. I used to take it on airplane journeys like and draw Pokemon and stuff. It's like the actual like Apple Pencil and the way you can like draw is amazing on it. I think I rate that highly on it. I think something to watch like movies on as well on the go, like Netflix and stuff on planes and stuff. I think that's really good on an iPad. I think just us like because we use PCs so much and we don't really go outside, it's kind of like we don't need one because we've got our PC at home. Yeah. We've got our phone when we're on the go. We don't really need that middle ground where I think a lot of people do enjoy having like a middle ground between a PC and a desktop and a phone. Yeah, a laptop.
A laptop and a phone. Yeah. I mean, I fully get it. If you have a use for it, I can see why it'd be useful. I personally just have zero.
That's fine.
Use.
You're still allowed to turn your light off. So yeah, no problem. We're all in agreement.
All right, dressing gowns.
Oh, bro, I love dressing gowns. Like saying on.
I really like them, but
They're
I
so
feel
good.
stupid wearing it.
Yeah, but like you don't go out in them, bro. It's just for you at home.
I literally
right?
will only wear it like late at night when I want to get up and I need to get a glass of water. That is it. That's the only time I wear it, but I love it.
It's nice. It's just like you go to bed, right? You wear your pajamas or you don't. You just wear like boxers or something, and you need something to be able to walk out and about around your flat without feeling like you're naked. But also, it keeps you warm in that scenario, and it's a nice way. Like it's better than wearing a hoodie, right? It's like I don't want to wear a hoodie to go to bed in unless it's like a really like comfortable one. But usually, the nice medium is a dressing gown.
Okay.
Christmas Day, put a dressing gown on instead of getting changed. Nice.
Yeah, I feel that. I'd leave my light on for it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. Sure, my light's on.
Okay. Bow ties.
Okay. I don't know what to do because I don't have a problem with them. I just don't know why they exist or why I would wear one.
That sounds like a light off.
Okay, I'll turn my light off. But James Bond looks sick.
He does. Thing is, I don't like even a tux.
Yeah.
Obviously with the bow tie.
Too tight around your neck.
I would just rather wear a tie.
Yeah.
Like I
think when you have to button up your shirt to the final one on your neck, and you're like strangling yourself.
Yeah. I hate bow ties. If I'm honest, I hate them. I think they're just. I don't think they even look good.
I think they do look good. I think when someone's wearing like a nice like tux and they've got a bow tie, I think, damn, you're like sophisticated.
I think they're like snobby.
Well, I mean,
wear a tie, innit?
Sophisticated and snobby is they're very close together, right?
True.
Are you calling James Bond a snob? How dare you?
I mean, he is, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's a great one.
Okay, next one.
Yeah.
People called Graham.
Bro, what the fuck? What do you mean?
Well, as in like, from your experience, people named Graham. Would you turn your light on or off?
Is this a segue?
No.
What the hell? Graham. Yeah, my light's on. Why not? Graham's nice guy.
How many Grahams do you know?
Well, I don't want to like. How many Grahams do I know? I think I know. I don't know, bro. I didn't wake up expecting to ask this. I didn't make a list. But I've got no problem. If I call someone up, like, or I've got like a long lost cousin, or I'm going, the person on the end of the phone is Graham. I'm not got a problem with it. Do you? Is this going somewhere?
No. I'm just wondering. Like,
I like it. I think it's a good
Grahams.
feature to the podcast. I'm enjoying it 'cause it's funny. But like, I'm thinking, is there anything like? Do you have some sort of preconceived hatred towards Graham? Or
no, I just might, maybe that name might have sparked something in you that you're like, oh, I know a Graham, I love them, or I know this Graham, he did me wrong, I hope he burns in hell.
I like it. That's a good, but unfortunately, I've got no story about someone called Graham. I'm not going to call my kid Graham, so my life's
I know two Grahams. I know two Grahams. One of them's really nice, but one of them's a bit of a dickhead.
Oh, so maybe amber light then, maybe like in the middle, turn one light off.
I was seeing, maybe a Graham hurt you. I don't know.
And maybe you can try another name in the future as well, because maybe we'll end up, and I'll be like, oh, I fucking hate Adam, type thing.
Okay, rings, and this is specifically like for aesthetics, not like
wedding.
Yeah, not wedding rings, not engagement.
Well, I'm gonna treat it as wedding rings as well. My light's off, but it's for the same reason. I've spoken about this on the podcast before. I don't wear a wedding ring. One, because I find it uncomfortable, and one, I lost weight and it just fell off. Whereas I'm at the point now where I felt like if I kept wearing it, I would have outweighed the ring now, and I wouldn't be able to put it on. I put loads of weight on. So like, I don't like them. I think they're like just annoying. Even non-wedding rings as well, just to look at, and like I just find them annoying, to be honest. Sorry, I know you wear a ring, right?
Well, I don't is the thing. So I have one.
You got like
I do wear it sometimes. I did wear it for a while. When I wore it, it was kind of just because like I don't know. I like it as like why I have it.
Yeah,
but I don't really like wearing it. It does get annoying. Like I find rings kind of annoying, and I don't know. I don't get the point of them, but at the same time, that's the same in anything, isn't it? Like
it's like sentimental value, right?
Yeah,
Like the sentimental, like obviously the same with a wedding ring or an engagement ring. I like rings. Like I don't get me wrong. I like the idea of them. I like the way they look. I like the style. I just don't ever like wearing it when it's on.
Yeah, I mean, literally, even something as simple as playing COD.
Yeah.
I literally, as soon as I have a ring on, it just feels wrong. Like it feels awful.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things though, where if you wear like a wedding ring long enough, or if you wear like a ring for long enough, it becomes like a part of your hand. As weird as that sounds. Same with the watch, right? Like I do like watches, and I would love to wear my Apple Watch more to track my sleep, to track my like, exercise, etc. But I find it uncomfortable. But I think that's just because I haven't had it on my wrist long enough. Whereas my dad will tell you he's had a watch on for like 60 years. No, he takes it off now, but he's had that part of him for so long that it just feels like part of his arm now. You get me?
Yeah. I mean that I literally started wearing a Fitbit when I started doing the runs, and I had to take it off the other day just because it was like it just feels weird. Like I feel like my wrist is being strangled or something.
Yeah, but you get used to it. That's my point. But the issue as well is for my watch, I want to use it to track my sleep. I get into bed and it's dead. So I'm like, right, do I now stay up for like an hour charging my watch to then track my sleep, which defeats the point of having longer sleep in the first place, or do I just go to bed? So I just go to bed.
Okay, people that don't join up handwriting.
Nah, I like staying on. Yeah. Big up the people who don't. In fact, if you asked me, people who do join up the handwriting, I would turn my light off for that.
Doesn't your wife do cursive?
Oh yeah, but that's different though. She's bro. She doesn't write like that. Like she doesn't fill in a form and start doing fucking calligraphy all over it.
Well, yeah, but like,
nah, like don't get me wrong. I like people who like join up the letters. If you're writing like an A into a D, I would A into a D, join that up. But I hate people who join up every letter. And there are people who join up words, you know that? Someone will put a Y and they'll join the Y out to the T, and that's too much.
I don't join up letters.
Yeah, who cares? Yeah, don't. Now and then.
Talia mocks me for it, so I wanted some backing,
Oh yeah, Talia, bore off. This has made me mad now. I'm angry. Does she join up every letter then? Because it is a way. If you learn proper way to write, right? Like cursive when you teach you at school, you're supposed to join up every letter. That's why the A has a flick on it. That's the only reason, right? Otherwise, if it hasn't got a flick on it, what's the point? It's just extra. Like, this is making me really angry. I don't know why.
Yeah, I write very like. I got like a handwriting competition. I came first in year 5 and 6.
Did you?
Yeah, but
I've seen your handwriting. What the fuck kind of school did you go to win that?
Yo, my handwriting is nice.
Do one and send it to me.
Okay.
Maybe it's because I've seen you draw on whiteboards.
The thing is, I haven't written in a long time.
Yeah, well now you're struggling, squirming, aren't you? Apparently your handwriting tells a lot about yourself, and do this and I'll tell you a story. Okay. I read it on Reddit.
This is, you got to remember, I don't write at all anymore. So when I'm sending you this, like this is also in year 6 that my handwriting was good.
Can I show the camera?
I've shown it. Already.
Okay, yeah, like that, bro. That's nah.
That's quick. That's like
it's not good. I can't believe you want to.
Let me see your handwriting.
You won a fucking tournament twice in a row.
Tournament, bro.
What is it? What's it called?
Bro, I used to do it a lot neater than that. That's like
that's a handwriting tournament. Fair enough. Yeah, back in your prime at school, I imagine it was much better. But yeah, there was some absolutely fantastic people at my school with great handwriting. I used to be very jealous. Like it just takes time, right? Like that's what I find. Like the people who had nice handwriting, it takes them ages to actually like do that. Whereas me, I'm like, just get it done, man. I want to play Angry Birds. Like, just write the title and the description and the date of my freaking work, and then get back to I think
people who write joined up, most of them are like, oh, my writing's fancy. Yeah. But most people struggle to read every single word.
Yes, exactly.
Whereas mine, you can say it doesn't look good, but you will 100% be able to read every single letter.
Yeah, and that's better. I do agree with you. So what I was reading on Reddit, right, is that someone said when they were younger, they copied someone else's handwriting. So they looked at someone's handwriting at school and they thought, you know what, that's a really nice style. I'm going to copy that. And apparently their sister told them that they're a psychopath for doing that because apparently your handwriting says a lot about who you are as a person. And if you just steal someone else's handwriting, you're effectively stealing your personality of someone else. So it's a nice little thing to think about.
Jesus.
And then one guy was like, bro, this is really bad news for me because I used to change my handwriting every week just because I want a different style. And they were like, yeah, you're a fucking psychopath. You're an actual, stay away from you. But
okay. The next one, nail files.
Oh, off. Like off.
Thank God.
It just like that's like I pick my nails, it's just not a good habit. But I feel like that maintains them better than flipping like filing your skin down.
Oh, the filing, even the noise in my head.
Laura does it all the time. Like you should. Yeah. Do you want me to make you cringe even more? People who file their toes.
Nah, that's about the same.
Oh, I thought I was gonna get a worse reaction.
Nah, it's not the same because like fingers are more sensitive, I think, than toes.
Yeah, but toes are more like you're often drier. So it's like when you're filing, you're like.
Okay, I'm moving on. Light off. Okay, last one. Toys in the bath. And this isn't meant for kids.
But then, bro, I don't know how you want to answer this. Like, it just feels like a Nazi question if you're asking me.
No, if I said to you, like, oh yeah, when I go in the bath, yeah, like there's a couple things in there. I'm not talking like a toy boat.
What the fuck are you talking about then, bro? If you're an adult and you go into the bath with toys, and what are you talking about? Like a dildo? What are you talking about?
I don't know. I don't have baths, bro. I don't know what.
Oh, it's a stupid question. Right, I was gonna say, as a kid, I enjoy having toys in the bath. Yeah, like a boat and like like a little octopus that you put in the water and you squirt the wall with it and stuff like that. Yeah, that's great. Or if my nephew's in the bath, he's got it's fun, but it's a bit of like a setup to. It's a very nonce question, I think.
So what are you saying? Would you if you had a bath right now and someone said, "Oh, here's a couple of like boats and stuff. Do you want to take them in?" Would you take them in with you?
Yeah, I wouldn't turn them down. Why not? Like, I don't have toys in the bath anymore because I don't. When I was a kid, I didn't choose them. My mum just put them in the bath with me. Like, and I've got no one to put them in the bath for me now. But yeah, if you gave me a little boat or a little octopus, I would happily have that in the bath. Why not? A bit of fun, isn't it? Better than reading my phone.
Oh, you weirdo.
Yeah, sorry for that, but I enjoy a little boat, yeah. Anyway, what's the next one? Is that it?
That was it, but I mean, while you're talking about, dildos and stuff.
Oh, good segue. Nice one. Yeah.
Thanks. Zoella
yeah.
has started selling sex toys.
Well, no, I think there's a misconception. I don't think, in the comments of that tweet, we'll get to it, I don't think she was even selling them. I think she just did a blog post about them.
Were they not? Were they? Really?
Let's confirm that while we get into it, but...
Well, basically... She's tweeted out about sex toys. Yeah. So it's today on Zoella.com, find the best sex toys to spice up your life.
Mm-hmm.
So she has a blog, and she was basically saying like, what are the good sex toys?
Yeah, literally, look, she's giving links to shop here at Ann Summers and stuff, so she wasn't even selling them.
Nah, but she's promoting sex toys.
Yeah, bro, if Laura walks in right now, it's mad.
So she got a lot of backlash for this.
Yeah.
Because loads of people, brands and stuff, and mainstream people are like, oh, she has a kid audience. She shouldn't be doing this. She's using her account with how many followers? 8.
That's her brand page, not her. It's not Zoella. It's not.
Okay, that 200k followers.
Yeah.
Has promoting sex toys to kids is what they're saying.
Yeah.
But I mean, the obvious thing is. Well, they're not kids, firstly.
Yeah.
Like, she had kid fans when she started YouTube, maybe 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So they're all probably like 25 now. 22, 25, whatever. And she's also like... She's how old is Zoella? She's 30.
Right, I was gonna say, isn't she like 40?
40, fucking hell.
It's not my joke.
She's 30 years old.
Yeah.
I think you have to get over the fact that she has sex by now.
Yeah, and like, bro, even Disney like stars struggle with this, don't they? Like, say like girls or guys who are on like Disney shows, like teenagers struggle when they start getting older and they start making certain styles of music. People have a go at them. It's like same with what's her name, Ariana Grande. Like, her lyrics now are very mature. But she started on Disney. It's like, well, okay, yeah, I started as a 3-year-old. Doesn't mean like I have to act like a 3-year-old.
You started as a 3-year-old?
No, I didn't start.
Did you not start as a 0-year-old?
Bro, imagine like, so I'm 3. Yeah, it's stupid, isn't it? Like, and also, the thing, what I hate is like, even if she was like, I mean, I guess yeah. If she was like every day on Disney Channel, Zoella now, like specifically her audience is very young. Like say Jojo Siwa like promoting like sex toys will be weird, right?
Yeah.
But Zoella's brand has changed now. We're all aware of that. She doesn't even style herself around like she's never made kid content though. Just because she has kid audience doesn't mean she creates kid content. So people need to grow up with her.
Does she make videos? This might be naive of me.
Did Zoella make videos? What?
No, does she make that many videos? She does vlogs. Like
she's a celebrity now, isn't it?
She's not really a YouTuber in my eyes.
Although her December vlog banged, I think.
She got like 500k views every day.
I guess to you like Sidemen Incorporated, 500k is not much, but
no, I'm saying that's
really
good.
Well.
Like daily vlogs, 500k, that's sick.
Yeah, I like the thumbnail style as well. Very bougie.
But they're literally just like her life vlog.
None of these look like content for children at all, right?
Yeah, I would never click these and think, okay, this is catered for a 5-year-old.
I actually think that like sex toys are good for her to talk about because she clearly does lifestyle, right? Like lifestyle, her relationship, her life. I think it's good to talk about that then.
Yeah, so I think like it is a thing of because she had that audience 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Everyone's now getting onto it. I think honestly, anyone that unless they make explicit content,
yeah,
I think them promoting sex toys would get a backlash. Not rightly.
Yeah. But again, I reckon we're just you know what we're talking about again, bro. It's the vocal minority, isn't it?
It is. Well, no, actually, because this one has a lot of like brands and stuff talking about it.
Oh, really? They got a problem with it.
And like mainstream stuff talking about like Zoella pushing sex toys to kids and stuff. And it's like, it's not.
Oh, that's dead. No, it's dead. Misunderstood, man. Misunderstood people. Boomers, man.
Because ultimately, I bet if you went on her analytics as well, you would see that 18 to 25 is probably her most viewed category.
Yeah.
So
isn't her talking about sex toys a form of like sex education as well, right? So like, isn't that good? That even if it's not actually just forcing her audience to go buy like a sex toy. She's not made like a Zoella sex toy and selling it. She's just literally like pointing people in the direction to go and research, play. That's sex education, bro. I did that in fucking year 6, mate. Fucking hell.
Yeah, honestly, the whole thing is very, very stupid. If I'm honest.
Yeah.
And I mean, people just need to get over the fact that she's older now. She can do what she wants.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird. Classic vocal minority.
Yeah, Laura loves Zoella's content. I think fair play. She's done. I mean, obviously she's like done well for herself. I'm not sure. Are we trying to extend this clip or not? Or should we move on?
I don't know. We can move on.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think we're getting 8 minutes on that one.
Well, I don't really know what else there's to say about it. I saw like Jackmate defend her and.
Yeah, he was very, very, very right with what he said. Just shout out.
I feel like if Jackmate's defending her, then it must be
exactly.
It must be calm,
right.
like.
Literally, like the man.
Those two defending each other.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, recently, someone on Twitch broke a record.
They did. It was me.
It wasn't you.
For the least amount of viewers.
How did you get what?
No, I haven't streamed in ages. Just a joke about me being shit, but we can move on.
So Twitch is banging right now.
Yeah.
Mainly due to Rust, I would say.
Yeah. This is a 2-part conversation here. I need to know first of all what the fuck is Rust, bro? It sounds like it. Okay. As far as I know, Rust is a map that you play on Modern Warfare 2, mate. 1v1 intervention style.
So Rust is a what's it called? It's like a
game,
massive open world multiplayer
MMORPG.
Yeah. So it's also real time. So I think if you're not on the game, your character's just sleeping.
Oh my god!
So
you play like VR on it. That would be mad.
I think there will be mods. I'm sure of it. It's not a new game. It's definitely not.
Yeah,
a new
bro.
game.
Keemstar's been playing and promoting this game for like 10 years now. I swear.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the same way Among Us was a couple of years old.
No, but what I'm saying is I've seen Keem always talk about this game. He's always been raving about this game.
Yeah, I mean, Rust has had ups and downs. It's literally just it's literally like Minecraft. Like it will come back and then it will fall off and then it will come back in 2 years. It's kind of like Minecraft in the fact that you build your house, you survive, you can go kill other players, You can loot them.
But if it's so it's real time. So if you kill someone, they're dead. You just can't play anymore.
No, so if you kill someone, they'll respawn.
Okay.
And a lot of, obviously, you have to play on a server. So most servers, people won't join, public. Well, they are public servers, I assume. I don't play this game, so if I'm wrong about anything, I'm sorry. But like the massive server right now it's the OTV server.
Okay.
Which has
online
like
TV,
Pokimane.
Right? That stands for.
I think so. It's like the Pokimane,
Yeah.
XQC, all of them, etc. So they play it and they have like a safe zone. So if you can kill someone in that safe zone, but you can't loot their body. So that person, if you kill them, they can just run back, get all their stuff.
So there's like rules, right? Like laws. Yeah, okay, yeah. Because like, in real life, you can't just go kill someone.
Yeah, you're not meant to kill someone either, but if it's a role play server as well, so people role play. So if you have like, if your role play causes an issue with someone, then you can kill them, but obviously don't loot them. So like yesterday, for example, XQC was talking to people and he got some like scrap, which is like the currency there. That's what you build out of everything out of. So he took some scrap from someone and then ran off and died and lost all their scrap. So Talia plays Siri in it. That's her role play.
Yeah, don't like her, G and Freya all have like different like.
Yeah, so G's Alexa
and
Freya is Cortana. So then XQC comes by and says like, "Oh, we want some scrap."
I'm like, why is currency called scrap, mate?
I don't know.
Hello, man, you got some scrap?
Talia's like, "No, you've scammed our friend. We're not doing this." And they start arguing a little bit.
Oh my god! In real life, or like as a real play?
No. Like she's basically saying like, "No, we'll not give you scrap." Blah blah blah. And he's like, "Oh, I need scrap. I need to build a thing to go get this other scrap back." Because etc. I don't know, long stuff. He pulls out a rocket launcher and says like, "Oh, if you don't give us scrap, I'm going to blow up your house." So then Talia shoots him.
Whoa! Wait, Talia
but then doesn't kill him. She just downs him. So then the teammates get him back up. And then he runs off a little bit, comes back, pulls out the rocket launcher again. And Talia downs him again. G shoots him and kills him.
Oh no!
He comes back and just gets his stuff. And then he has like a war and kills G. But the whole point of it is just like, you're just role playing. And, they had like a little bit of beef in the series kind of thing, so it's not real beef, it's just I
just realized how much of a boomer I am, like literally this conversation is like how I would be like talking to my dad about like Assassin's Creed or Call of Duty. I'm actually shocked, but it sounds really interesting.
So it is literally imagine Minecraft, but instead of like block people, you're normal people.
When are we as the troops gonna play it in about 2 months when it's dead?
It's so long to play.
Is it?
Like, if you see the houses that people have, like, it takes the sweats a little bit to build, like, a nice house. It's not like Minecraft where you just go, okay, there's a tree, knock that down, I can now build a house.
Right, okay.
It takes a little while, you get weird, you get radiation poisoning in certain areas and stuff, and it's...
So it takes, like, a few days to get set up, is what you're saying. Like, it's meant to be a game that you, like...
Yeah, unless you're, like, really good at it.
Weeks.
Yeah, like, if we jumped on it right now, I think we'd be very confused.
Yeah, well, I would be for one.
Well, I see a lot of people's views are banging on it right now, and it's the Among Us.
Views are banging, then let's jump on. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it is the Among Us of now, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, right now.
Like Among Us a couple weeks ago, months ago, was like you just play it instant, like 3 times your views.
Yeah.
Now it's Rust.
Yeah, fair.
But one person who didn't even need Rust was Gref G.
Oh, yeah.
So Gref G, Spanish Twitch streamer, was streaming a countdown to his Fortnite skin being released.
Yeah.
And I don't know if did you actually watch it live? Did you see it?
I saw you guys talking about it, and I looked on it. But I can't say I watched it as like a consumer. I just clicked it to see the views and then clicked off.
I watched it for time, and
really,
like, I was watching it just because I wanted to see how high the number would go, and then I wanted to see the skin.
Yeah, yeah.
He hit 2.4 million concurrent viewers.
I heard that. That's mental, isn't it?
Like the one before it, I think was a league. what was it? It was a league like tournament or something, and I think that hit like 1.7.
Yeah.
So he literally like
that's like a big event. I mean, I'm not saying his skin wasn't a big event, but that was like a
no, but it was single handed. It was just
right?
him.
Yeah,
it was just him. That was it.
And for those who are listening, wanting to know like the scale, we in our chat, like on WhatsApp, we will put someone in there who's on 100k views or viewers or 200k. Like, you know, like Tommy Innit and them lot are on like Twitch and they're getting like 200k.
Sorry, it was 1.08 million viewers. That was the top.
Next. Oh god, wow.
And he hit 2.47.
He doubled it.
So he over doubled the world record.
And that's live as well, guys. You got to understand. Like say Simon, how many viewers do you get on Twitch? Like average, maybe like 10,000 average or something.
4 to 5 if I play Among Us, can be up to 20. So I'd say 10.
So even let's say the highest of that, let's say 20, right? And you get say you get like 1 million to 2 million views per main channel video, right? But you get 20,000 on stream. Look at the difference in scale of that, right? Because it's not like it's 20,000 people live concurrent. So and then to say this guy's on 2 point, not trying to make you feel like shit right now, by the way.
No, fully.
I'm trying to explain his scale. To then get 2.4 million live is mental. That's like a fucking whole country. That's like the entire. For how many? Right, it's mental. I'm baffled. I can't.
Well, like okay, so it says here the single game all-time concurrent Twitch record was Fortnite. And that was 2.3 million viewers.
Oh my god.
So at Fortnite, at the peak of any game ever on Twitch, 2.3. He had 2.47. So him on his own was bigger than the biggest Fortnite event in its peak.
This is incredible. And he was announcing his Fortnite skin.
Yeah.
So he's literally, in that case, bigger than the game.
Yeah,
bro. I imagine he got. Yeah, bro. I reckon he got bro, that deal. The Icon Series skin deal must have been like a corker, you know? Fucking hell.
Yeah. So he banged it. I was watching it. He's Spanish. He did then show his skin. I'm not gonna lie, bit of a letdown.
Yeah, but like, I mean, you're not really a fan, are you? So like. What were you expecting? I guess like if you're a fan of like Spider-Man, you get to play Spider-Man. That's going to be entice you to get it. Whereas like I mean, I don't think you wake up and be like, oh, you know what? I want to look like Greg F today or whatever.
Greg G, yeah.
Greg G, sorry.
Greg F. No, I get it. Like it's probably there's a lot of stuff on him and like the pickaxe and stuff that relates to him that I don't get.
Yeah, whereas like Lachlan's looks cool, right? We enjoy that one more, but that's just we're more friends.
Yeah, that's also because I know Lachlan. So yeah, I do get. I probably don't understand it. That is honestly insane. 2.4 million viewers.
Do you miss Fortnite, by the way?
I miss Fortnite season 1 and 2.
Yeah,
because that was the time where it was. Even if someone was good, like the skill gap wasn't that mad. Even if someone's good, you could still fluke a kill against them.
I guess it's like Warzone now. Like I mean, you play COD a little bit more often, but you mainly play multiplayer, right? Like if I went back into Warzone now, it would be a shit show, I think.
Nah, but there's still difference there because you could still get the jump on someone. Whereas Fortnite
build, yeah, true.
Like if you shoot someone in the back, someone will have built a tower before you get the second shot off.
I'd love to play Warzone, man, but it's 250 gigabyte, man. Like,
it's ridiculous. I ain't got
room for that, mate. I got facilities for that, big man.
But Fortnite season 1 and 2, where it was like if someone
so good, right?
If someone runs at you and builds a ramp, they're good. That was it. It was just one ramp.
Yeah, such a good period, man.
Now it's like if you can't do 90s, you're trash.
Yeah, you're in the bin, mate. But yo, shout out to him, man, for getting 2.4 million concurrent. I still like. I don't really think I understand the scale. I don't think anyone can. He just broke the records immensely.
That is it's actually unbelievable.
Yeah, it is.
I was sad just watching it jump 100k constantly.
Yeah.
But I mean, not to down talk his achievement, but we're mates with KSI. He's got a new song out that bangs.
Yeah, doing well. I mean, this is an annoying one, right? So for those,
I actually really need to pee. So can you
go for it? I'll talk. Okay. Yeah. So JJ has released a new song with Digital Farm Animals and Anne Marie. It's called "Don't Play," and it's doing really well. I think it's his best performing song in this short amount of time. If you know what I'm saying. So like. Views on YouTube, it's like number 1 for him, like in terms of his videos he's dropped. I think song chart wise, play wise, I think it's just doing really well. I think the annoying part about this one though is that if I can just open my Spotify real quick, without you guys thinking I'm being distracted, I'm not. I'm actually opening Shopify. No, Spotify. That's the one. He is just got some tough competition, so I'm pretty sure. And this is not. I've not spoken to him about it behind the scenes, but I'm pretty sure he would be on course for number one if it wasn't for this song that's banging about some sort of driving lessons. You know what I'm saying? Like, I go on top songs that I'm such a boomer. I don't. Lockdown has turned me into a boomer because I'm just in my own pocket, like playing Pokemon. I'm not keeping up to date, doing what I enjoy. You know. Here we go. So look, right now on Spotify as well, JJ is the second biggest song in terms of daily plays on Spotify. Just beating Kid Laroi.
Damn.
But Olivia Rodrigo is in first place with Driving License, and she has almost 1 million daily plays. So five times more. That
ain't
four times more plays than JJ has per day. So I was saying to the people, like he would have got a number one this week.
It's every time. Every time he just gets cucked.
Yeah.
We could have had him as a guest.
I know. Yeah, we were actually saying number one. Yeah. I mean, someone did like message me saying like, oh, he has to come back on now because he got number one on iTunes, but it's different.
It needs to be an official number one.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the week. Like,
and I think Olivia Rodrigo, is I look at her page now, and as I research more, she's done a lot of music on the High School Musical. Apparently, she's on like a Disney show, right? So she's like a big name, but she's not really like a household star. So it's not like Lady Gaga, Ariana Grande. So usually you expect like someone like that to come through and trump JJ, rightly so, because they're just like, obviously they're just huge names. Whereas no offense to Olivia Rodrigo, and I'm sure she will be a big name, but right now it's kind of like, whoa, who's this? God damn it.
I mean, I hadn't even heard the song, I hadn't heard the song until we started talking about it in the chat.
Yeah.
We were talking about our daily plays, and then I listened to the song, and I was like, I've never heard this.
Me and Freeze were having like a heated debate about this. She sounded like she had a UK accent for me. Like, I accept that she's not from the UK and she's American, but she sounded like she had an English accent. I couldn't believe it.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't pay enough attention to.
Yeah, well, it's not a really important argument, but
I'm driver's license. I've clicked it. I've clicked halfway in.
Sounds to me as if she sounds very, UK style. But whether she's just using the accent as we use American accents in songs as singers, I'm just putting it out there. I don't know. Nah,
I don't hear it.
American
from the tiny bit I heard, sounds American.
Fair enough. Well, I'm wrong, and I'm happy to be wrong. That's fine. Can I just say as well, globally, I know we're speaking about JJ here, but now we're speaking about Olivia Rodrigo. So globally, she has 10 million plays per day.
That is insane.
It's mad, you know.
That's actually insane. Mad.
And like, the song's good, but like, and I'm not trying to like say people are wrong for listening to it 10 million times per day, but it doesn't sound like your typical banger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not one that gets you like, it's not a one that makes you feel in a good mood instantly. Like, I mean, it does, but not in the same way. It's not like a bouncy,
it's not like a Blinding Lights, is it? You get me?
Yeah. Like I could listen to it and I don't think I'd be like, oh, I'm learning instantly.
Yeah. It's more like it sounds like more of like an indie song, if you know. It sounds like a very like low key style song. But fair play for it. I'm happy for you, Olivia. Apparently 17 years old, so that's incredible. Not jealous.
I was getting mad though. Like that song is too big that. Like the next song is guaranteed to bang.
Yeah.
Regardless, it could be a stinker.
That was like the whole like Lil Nas X thing. You know how they said like he's going to be a one hit wonder. It's like, well, nowadays you're going to struggle to be a one hit wonder when you've had that much success.
Yeah. He's disappeared a little bit, hasn't he?
Nah, he hasn't, bro. Every song he's done's got 100 million views on YouTube.
I know he does TikTok a lot.
No, but I'm saying his music, like his music video is 100 million video.
Like. Name 3 songs.
Okay. Rodeo, Holiday, Old Town Road.
Okay, name one more.
Oh shit. Yeah, well, just because I can't name his songs doesn't mean he's falling off though. I can't name Ariana Grande's songs. I can't name fucking Jay-Z's last 3 songs. You know what I mean? Like, you can't use that as like a test.
I'm just saying. 100 million views. You're
shut up.
I mean, singles. He's only had 3 after Old Town Road.
Yeah, but still 26 million monthly listeners still,
Yeah. No, I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying like he's quite quiet.
Panini.
Yeah, that's the other one. That's the only other one.
Now. Yeah, he's quiet.
I'm saying he's
quite
quiet. Like, considering Old Town Road came out in 2018, he's had 3 singles since.
Yeah, I think he's working on his album. I think.
Fair play.
Old Town Road's not got. Yeah. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, I was gonna say Old Town Road hasn't got as many plays as I thought it would, but the remix has. The remix has got 1.1 bill. Old Town Road has 600 mil.
I mean, every song I hear, as soon as I hear it's him, it is normally a banger. But
yeah,
I'm just saying there isn't that much out there.
But like I said to JJ though, when we were talking about it, is that he's got time, right? Like it's not a bad thing. Like it's annoying that every time you keep getting a number one, someone else comes and trumps you. But at least you're there that often. Like you're in the top 5 this often. You're getting 2s this often. Yeah. It's like your time is coming. You know what I'm saying? Like your time is coming to dominate. So it's just got to patience.
I mean, if you're getting number 2 all the time because of someone else having like this insane week,
yeah.
Like at one point, either someone won't have the insane week. Or you'll have the insane week.
Yeah, and every time you fail, you're building your audience, you know, and then it's like rather. What would you prefer? I mean, obviously it's nice to get number 1 as quick as possible. But what would you prefer? Would you prefer to be the person who's getting number 2 for years and years, or not years, but months and months and months until you're big enough to get your own number 1 and beat the person who you used to be getting number 2? Or would you rather get a number 1 just because someone else is not posting? You get me?
Yeah, I get
He's
that.
doing the right things. He's ticking the right boxes. He's got to keep persevering.
Well, I mean, the video, you've seen the video for it?
I actually haven't, because like this is
seen it.
No, because it's like this is where I was speaking to you about it, you know. I haven't reacted to it
Real
yet.
friends.
No, but it's like I've listened to the song, I've supported it, but it's like if I watch it, then I have to fake the reaction. So I'm in a point where now I was like I have to commit, like either watch it or react to it or do neither. I'm just procrastinating.
I mean, it's a very good video. There's like funny couple moments. Like it's exactly like the Really Love video.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just like a very, very good video.
Yeah,
I mean.
I'm glad he's doing these, because I used to hate the fact that like every video we did, New Age era, was like always has to be like something insane. And I'm like, I get that. It's good to do projects that are insane, like Domain, etc. But like, I was like, let's just sometimes make a video that's just works. You know what I'm saying? Like a rap video. It just works, helps the song. He doesn't have to go and spend 150 grand on it, which is always my issue. Is just, you know, spend less amount and just get a nice video out. And I'm glad that he's doing that. Not every video needs to be a groundbreak. It needs to be good. It needs to be very sick. But it's like pick and choose which one you want to be big. You know, not everyone. I
feel like both of those videos they're very, very good, and they're like very good TV videos, if you know what I mean.
I get you fully.
Like they're ones that will come up on there, whereas one's like, I mean, the Logan Paul diss track one is like that's like a YouTube one. Like you wouldn't expect to see that on, you know, the Box channel or whatever. Yeah. So it is just a case of, you know, it's one for the mass, but it is very sick. It's a very sick video.
I did click on it though. I did click on it. I saw the resolution was a bit mad, right?
It is very mad.
It's a bit mad, you know, like you have to full screen that one to get the black bars.
Yeah, it was weird. But
that's how they do it, right? That's like, when they shoot videos, the reason black bars exist is because the resolution they shoot and export it in. The black bars are just there because there's nothing else to put on. Whereas us, like we in diss tracks, we add the black bars stupidly.
Oh yeah, we 100% add the black bars.
Black bar. So stupid.
Okay, well, I'm
looking at this. You know, where do we go from here? Do we tackle these questions?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, I'm trying to think which one. Like, all right, here we go. Simon. Time freezes for everyone apart from you.
This is, by the way, we've just completely jumped into. We had a couple random topics written down, and we thought, you know what, we're going to throw these in here too, and just try and answer some random questions.
Guys, please in the comments.
There is no link.
Put like topics for us to talk about, and also tweet me, Instagram Simon, and stuff like that. It's like when I say topics, like I know it's like doing our work for us, but it's so hard right now to find what's going on in the world when nothing's going on. So please help with the topics. And when we say topics, like it's an actual topic, like a subject line to talk about, not just like talk about what you did last week. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, like, and if you have any, it doesn't need to be related to that week. It can be, you know, this is a bad example, but like, when did you and Randolph first meet, or something like that? Like, well, you know, something like that, where we could tell you something that you didn't know, and we could talk about it for, you know, 5-10 minutes of the podcast. Obviously, don't do that one because that one's
Yeah.
Kind of dull.
Yeah.
But and I think we've said it. But yeah. So we've got some random things.
Yeah. So yeah, if everyone froze for a day, like time froze for everyone apart from you, what would you do? Like realistically, not just like rubber bank. Like what would you do? If you want a rubber bank, you can do that. I'm just saying, like, don't go for the typical. Like, what would you do?
I'm trying to think. If time froze
For one day only, you get one chance. That's it.
I actually don't know. I think my first thought would be I'm horrified.
Yeah.
Why is no one moving?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's a dream.
Thing is, if time froze, this is just a question of the rule. Sorry to interrupt. Would like you can't fly anywhere. You can't get an airplane somewhere, right?
No.
You can't get an Uber. You'd have to only be able to walk, which is a problem. I guess I would steal a car.
Would things like doors open?
Yeah. Like time
you know what I mean? Because time's frozen,
in your
so
room,
you
like,
can't. Well, then you can't move things because time's frozen.
Doors work. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a concept. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I want to say I'd go somewhere like Buckingham Palace or something and walk
I
around.
won't go inside. That's a good shout.
Because it has to be realistic. Like I can't just say, oh, I'd go find Rihanna and kiss her on the head. I don't know. I had to say something normal,
bro. What I was gonna say is I'd fly to America and grade my PSA cards, put them through the system. But then again, I can't fly there, can I?
No, you can't fly there, and you also you got to remember that takes up, 8 hours, etc.
Yeah, but if
12 hours.
if it did take that long, I'd happily get a flight to like LA and then just be stuck there.
Yeah, but say
come back, but
you're literally waking up tomorrow in your bed.
Yeah,
and you have a note or you have like this contract saying for until midnight tonight. So you're waking up at like 8 a.m. So you don't have a whole day, but 8 a.m. till midnight.
Yeah,
everything's frozen.
Yeah,
I think like I actually think it wouldn't be as useful as I think it would be.
No, it wouldn't.
So I think I would just go somewhere I'd have to go somewhere in London realistically.
Yeah.
I'd go London. I'd go like Buckingham Palace, walk around, see Wagwan in there.
Because I don't want things like stealing a bank or like theft because it's still breaking the law, right? Like I'm not a raw law breaker.
I think I probably would still.
But then you're gonna get caught.
How?
Are the well, not.
Well, I assume this means
on your
conscience.
You're gonna have on your conscience, which is just as bad as being caught.
I could live with it. I'm stealing from the rich.
I don't think you could, man. Because then what are you gonna do with tax?
Because I give it away
To the accountant, bro. I've just got like 6 mil. Where'd that come from?
Okay, I'd go to a bank, take like as much as I could in a duffel bag of cash.
Okay, yeah.
And then that would be my like homeless fund where
and use it for like McDonald's and that.
No. Every time like I'd walk around.
Oh, that's so nice.
If I see anyone on the street, I'd literally just give them a wad of cash.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'd literally be like, here's
what a
£5
great answer. So Simon, what you would do if the time froze for a day for everyone but you'd go to a bank, rob the money, and give it to homeless people. That's amazing.
Yeah, but you'd have to do it, you'd have to do it out in little bits. Otherwise, it's really weird, isn't it? Like if someone catches me giving £5 to someone, and then another £5, another £5, there's filmed, and then someone's like, well,
I feel like £5 is too much to give to like someone homeless. No offense, because like you don't know what you're gonna spend it on, right?
Well, I mean, if it was that much, I'd say to them, I'd be like, look, let's go to a hotel. I'm gonna put you up for the next 6 months.
Oh, you're saying like, okay, you're saying you steal the money, bring it home, and then start giving it to homeless people as you go in life. I thought you're going to steal money and give it to all the homeless people while time's frozen, so they just wake up with like 10 grand.
Then you never know, because then they might like as soon as time unfreezes, someone might just steal it back.
Yeah, you got to help them. You got to like implement it into their lives, right? Yeah.
But then definitely go Buckingham Palace. So I'm now that I've spoken about it, I want to see what's happening there.
Yeah, I want to go there as well. See what's going on.
I'll take a shit in one of the toilets. 100%.
That'd be cool. Like, you could go where like you're not allowed to go. Yeah, that's probably what I'd do as well. It's a hard question. I hate questions like this. It's so hard.
this is really sad, right? But even the thought of traveling, like even though time is frozen, even the thought of traveling is so long to me. Like I'll go, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go hit the crossbar at Wembley. I don't care. That's just so long. That's really long. I can't be bothered.
I mean, I drive around. I have to steal a car. I don't have a car right now. I have to steal one and go drive it around. But it's hard. It's a hard question.
You just said you just said your conscience about stealing money, but you're stealing a car.
But I put the car back though.
I mean, yeah,
you get me. Put the car back though.
Okay, I get you.
It have like a broken window, but it's just life. Sometimes your window breaks, man.
I was gonna say, how are you stealing it? No, you don't need that. Because you could literally just find someone about to unlock their car, take the key off them, unlock it,
do that. Yeah.
And then put the key back in their hand.
Nice.
You know what jokes is, I'd film a video. The fact that it's frozen, that's one thing for sure. I'd film a video
and post it when it's frozen and prove everyone.
Yeah.
Look at me.
I'd film like 5 videos, I think. Yeah. One would be the fact that time is frozen, and that video would go viral. And then I could sell the series that I've recorded to someone like Netflix, and it would just be stuff like pranks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because I could do stuff like you could do the most minimal pranks, and it would actually mess with someone so much. Like I'd have to do is find someone about to unlock their car and just turn the car around.
You seen the film Click, right?
Yeah.
Such a funny scene where he farts in the face and
I wouldn't fart. Actually, would I? Maybe.
Time comes back and then he's like, Tina, did you put shit in my sandwich? When I was a kid, I was like,
why does this taste
so funny.
Why does this taste of shit?
It's so good, man.
Okay.
Bro, one thing I was going to ask the audience as well is, can you guys please also give us tier list inspiration that we can answer? Because we were going to do a tier list about like cartoon shows and like TV shows, but the issue is we haven't seen them all that are on the tier list, you know? So it's like stuff like biscuits was great because we've all eaten biscuits. What?
Give us more biscuit tier list.
No, but like UK snacks. We've all eaten UK snacks. We're from here, you know. We've not all watched every single TV show.
Or it needs to be like a TV show era. Like it needs to be specific to an era.
Yeah, and while we're on Discord, it's a perfect time to like do a tier list, which you can't find any, man. They're all like, you know, YouTubers, and half of the YouTubers don't know who they are. It's just, I guess that's our problem, but please help us.
I want to know, Randolph, what's something popular now that annoys you?
What's something popular now that annoys me?
And I actually have a couple websites here that people have written down things.
Okay, yeah, maybe give him some inspiration. If you have that.
So this one is a Ask Reddit. It doesn't have that many replies, but I'll show you anyway. People recording themselves being charitable.
Yeah, that annoys me. Yeah, but what I'll say is I think that'll annoy me regardless of it being popular right now. I'm thinking things in my head, things that like other people find enjoyable that I don't. I think that's quite a universal thing that is a shitty thing to do.
The thing is, I'm very on the fence about it because at the same time, would it have happened if they didn't film themselves? So ultimately, is it still doing more good than harm?
Yeah, it is doing more good than harm, which is nice. It's good for the people they're donating to. It's good for the person they're helping. But at the same time, it can still be that. It can still be well done for actually doing that charitable thing, but also screw you for doing it only for that purpose. Like you're only doing it for a toxic reason. You get me?
I guess, but okay. So say I did a video. I don't know, doing some charitable action.
Yeah,
and I literally say at the start, the money that this video earns is going to go to this charity.
Yeah.
Is that a shitty thing to do because I filmed myself doing it?
No, I mean it's not. It's I'm struggling to like look at this in a hypothetical way because it's not bad for you because I know your intentions are good. I know you've got your own charity anyway where you're doing charitable things. I don't think your action doing that just for the purpose of the video is bad because I know your actions are pure. You get me?
Yeah, it's
just, like prank invasion. If they did it, I'm like, yeah, you guys are shitbags. So you're shitbags anyway, and I know you're doing this just for a reaction and just
Jesus, I know what you mean.
So what do you mean, Jesus? Prank invasion are the shit ones. I don't know who they are.
My thought is more just. I know a lot of people get hate when they do those videos because it is but you wouldn't have done this if you didn't film it and gain subs off it, etc.
Yeah,
and that is true.
Tricky one, yeah.
But at the same time, it's just my logic is it not the same as like who was it? Was it Kylie Jenner who donated like $1 million and everyone was like, "Is that it?" And I'm like, "Well,
that's fine." Yeah,
if she hadn't, she could have donated none and got no hate.
Yeah. I think that's different though. I think you're right. I think it depends on the execution. Depends on the situation really. I think it's hard to blanket statement this one. If you get me.
Okay. The next one is diss tracks on YouTube. I know they're not necessarily now, but
yeah,
they are popular. They're always popular, realistically.
I've always been as a listener of music, I've always enjoyed diss tracks, especially like in the old rap
YouTube
era.
diss tracks. YouTube diss tracks.
Well, no, but I'm getting towards saying that, like, I mean,
okay,
but it's still a diss track, isn't it? Like whether it's on YouTube or not, it's still a diss track, no?
Yeah, but it's just, I would say YouTube diss tracks are normally a lot more fake.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
Like most of the time, it's like, oh, you're tall, you're ugly, oh, blah blah blah. Whereas, you know, rap diss tracks, there's normally actually some beef there, and
yeah, it's just hard. Again, it just for me, it depends. Like for me, in like my execution or when we were doing ours, it's like because I'm an artist already, it's kind of like I enjoy it because it's like this that, you know, JJ doing something, I enjoy it. Whereas like, yeah, I guess like Casper Lee doing one, maybe not so much, you know.
Yeah, I get that.
I was thinking more of things like fidget spinners. You know, one thing that's popular that I hate. But that's not my. Well, not my
there's
answer,
one here
that's something I was thinking of.
Selfies.
And then again, bro, everything like gets to a point where it makes sense. So I remember a time where I used to hate vertical videos, but it makes sense now because we all, you know, I used to hate them at a time. This is one thing I would answer if you asked me this like 5 years ago. What was popular that I hate? I would say selfie sticks. I'd say you know, vertical videos. But now we're living in an age where we use our phones so much. TikTok's a thing, YouTube Shorts are a thing, stories are a thing. That vertical videos have a use now. Whereas back in the day, we used to look at all content on like a landscape, horizontal plane. Whereas now, or a format. Whereas now it's different, isn't
it? Yeah.
So I'm saying shit changes. It's hard. You know, what can I say?
I mean, do they annoy you?
They used to, but they're not anymore. I get annoyed by our vertical videos anymore, but they used to.
Okay. So nothing now that's popular annoys you.
I'm trying to think because like now I was listening to just them suggestions. And then popular that annoys me now. I guess the tendency to no, I'm not gonna get into that.
What?
I was just gonna say that the whole like the tendency. I think it's good for us to speak about it, though. The tendency for people to comment on someone's work in a way that. So I'm talking about like the hate comments, or not even the hate comments. Like, you know, for example, someone's saying, "Oh, thumbnail's cringy," you know,
yeah,
or like I think it's very popular these days to hate on people like in that sense. Even if you don't mean it, like, you know, someone hates like that, and you're like, oh, you reply to them like, oh, I disagree, and they're always like, oh, didn't think you were replying, man. Thanks. There's some sort of culture now to like actually like spread hate because people think like we don't see it. If you know what I'm saying, like this is a whole another you know conversation. But I do think it's a popular thing to do, isn't it? Like to just like spread hate. That's like why do people do this?
Well, it's a cool thing to hate, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So that's why I'm using it as like a popular. I think it is popular to hate now.
I want to know, like, I'd love to find someone that was like an expert on this and ask them why has that become a thing?
Yeah,
because
everyone's a critic, right?
Everyone is a critic, and it's like you don't. Admittedly, you do get a lot of nice comments and stuff.
Yeah,
but they're always looked at negatively. Like,
yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, I think it's good to like keep people accountable. So, say if I did a video and the majority of the comments was like, "Oh, Randy, this is not good." That's the different what I'm speaking about, right? I'm speaking about the people who like you've got a video doing really well, you know, majority are liking it, and one person, or there's a vocal minority, and you see a few things that are like, "This is shit," or like this for this reason. I'm like, why are you bringing it up?
Yeah,
it's not constructive.
Well, that's what I mean. But okay, so if you post a video,
yeah,
and I'm just like, "Oh, Randolph's voice is fucking annoying,"
yeah,
it would get likes.
Yeah.
If I said, "Oh, Randolph, this video was sick,"
yeah,
I'd get called a simp.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get where that culture of, you know, hating brings likes, whereas being nice is bad.
Yeah, I agree.
Like,
I don't understand. I don't get it.
I need to watch more Gary V videos.
Yeah.
That's all I need to watch.
Yeah, he's good, man. He's good. I used to watch. There's a period in my life where it was when I finished uni, went home, and I wasn't really doing YouTube, and I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. You know what? There's no joke. I watched every single Gary V video from like the start. Not like his old wine library stuff, but like every like Gary V, Ask Gary V type thing. I watched every single one up until the start of it, till like we were up to date. And I also did the same with Casey Neistat. So I watched vlog 1 until present, and then also David Dobrik. It was a colossal waste of time in terms of like productivity. I learned a lot from it. It was nice to watch, you know.
I actually didn't know who Gary V was until he followed me on Twitter and
Gave him
DM'd me and said, "Do you want some shoes?" And I was like,
he's a good guy, man. Yeah. Well, remember, I used to run like a advertising agency, which is exactly what his company was. So I used to learn a lot from him and that side of things.
Mad.
Yeah, the Facebook ad stuff. That's what he does. Well, his company does.
Well, the only other thing I kind of wanted to talk about was we said we were going to mention the podcast setup.
Yes. Yeah.
So obviously we spoke about it last time and said, "Oh, what do people want about like, should we keep it the same kind of vibes? Do we want a table in it, etc., etc.?"
I think there was a lot of like feedback saying keep this relaxed vibe, right? That's like one quality that we have on our podcast that others necessarily don't have.
Sure. Yeah, I'm just going on to the video now.
Yeah, because like, you know,
about it, right?
Podcasts that do have like a table and a more interview style are great. I love those ones, but I think for us, you know, what the qualities we have is just that it's just like a place that should come relax and chat, right? No real. We have structure, but no real structure, no real pressure for guests as well. It's just like, let's just have a chat and you know, relax. So I think that the setup we have now, the chairs, do that well.
Well, like Rick commented and said, in my opinion, the comfy chairs do represent the vibe of the podcast really well. It's not really a debate podcast involving heated discussions. I'd go as far as saying that it makes people that go on your podcast even more relaxed, which is very true. Because Theo came on and was like, "Oh, like this is just really nice." Like,
yeah, a lot of
doesn't
people
feel
said
like
that.
I'm
I think
doing.
Well, most guests said that they really enjoyed it.
Yeah. They kind of they come on and I think they're expecting it to be like every other like most podcasts you go on. You sit there and
answer questions.
You're around a table and you're going to answer questions, and you notice the time.
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
This is literally. It's almost like we're just hanging out with them and we have a camera on.
Yeah.
This says it turns people from being interviewed to just chilling, which you always said is the vibe that you guys wanted to go for. Same goes for the face-to-face thing. Psychologically, it makes it way more personal and intense if the person you talk with is in your peripheral vision the whole time.
Yeah.
In terms of design, either go for a cozy vibe with loads of props from previous Sidemen shoots and things you did together or alone, like Pokemon stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I actually said this to Randolph. If we had, so at the moment, obviously, it's like 2 chairs next to each other and then a third one out the way. That's just because we didn't expect to have guests.
Yeah,
now we want to try and turn it into a 3, like almost like a triangle, so everyone is equally or equidistant.
Yeah,
and then have shelving units with stuff on. So, for example, Randolph might have a few Pokemon themed stuff.
Yeah,
have like some artwork from his songs or something like that.
Yeah, sick.
I might have, you know, some Miniminter logos and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'd have another shelf, if possible, that represents the guest, if we have that.
Yeah.
Someone said also, either do that or paint/cover a wall with characters from a cartoon or random art style that went on your podcast.
That would work. I think the hard part that is we'd have to make a fake wall because obviously the wall that we're planning to do this on, we can't paint on it because it's nature of it. It's just like tiled, right?
Yes, one person did say a screen like Impulsive or something to show the stuff you're talking about.
That'd be good. Yeah, that'd be good. But I think it works. I think on their one it works more because like he's got a laptop in front of him the whole time. I think for us it would distract us. So unless we had someone else like young Jamie from Joe Rogan to like throw it up there.
Yeah, that's true. Personalize the setup is a common thing.
I think
new camera, new camera that shows you the guest and you at the same time. That's one of the key things.
Yeah, but people didn't like that last time though.
The camera that shows the guest and you.
Oh well, they liked the one that was like all 3 of us at all times because they can cut to it. But you know when there was a camera angle once where it was me and you, and then it was me and the guest in, and that was very distracting. They were saying because it's like me on 2 different angles, and it's a bit off-putting. So I think having a camera that has us all in is good. But I think after that, it should be like, we have a camera on each of us, if you know what I'm saying. So we have 4 cameras, and it's like me, you, the person, and then wide angle of everyone.
Yeah. A lot of these comments, by the way, are saying definitely keep the chairs, maybe put like shelves behind it with things that symbolize you both.
Yeah, that's good.
So I think that's definitely what we should go for.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I feel like it is definitely that is definitely the vibe we want to go for.
Yeah, I want to
like keeping it very chill, no table, etc. Someone put a custom neon sign that says "What's good" that they can turn on and off for the "What's good" section would be cool.
Dickhead.
Yeah.
Dickhead.
Yeah, I mean, there's things to go off there. We do have an idea. We do need to sit down at one point and discuss it 100%.
Yeah.
Because we might try and up. I have a couple of ideas about the like cameras and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna try and work that all out and hopefully get that done for like February, March ish.
Yeah. I'll say it may not be like a you're not going to see us come through with a brand new studio. It might be a progressive thing.
Yeah, for sure. Just
because the time scale that you have to move and stuff.
But yeah, I think that's everything for me today.
Yes, I'm so hungry. I've been trying to eat like in a window, like like a fasting style window. So I eat from like 4 until 10 p.m. every day. So if I wake up at like 12, I don't eat until 4.
Okay.
And when I do it consistently, it works really well during the week. But then on the weekends, like we have like more junk food. So it's like we still eat within the time frame, but we have more like say pizza or a McDonald's type thing, which obviously doesn't fill you up as much. It's not as effective to eat within the hour. So when it comes on a Monday, I'm like so hungry because I've been eating shit all weekend. So I'm starving now. I'm trying to think what to go eat.
Well, good luck finding that out. Yeah, we'll try. We really do need to try and get a guest on one of these Discord ones for sure.
Yeah, it's hard to do it because these weeks. I feel like the weeks just come so quick these days.
They do. But yeah, we'll try anyway for next week, and we will let you guys know. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening, and see you guys next time.
Peace. Take care. Bye.
Peace.